on commercials. We're live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. I'm gonna start. Did you unplug the thing?
Unplug what?
The driver. Right. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna start. The what dancing?
We're watching the
screen.
Put it back on.
Okay. All right. Oh no. Oh. Nah, this is y'all world. This is y'all world.
Hey, nothing wrong with good meals out there.
Oh.
Hey, you also like 1,000 years younger than me.
What? Yeah, live on YouTube. As we're sitting here getting things ready, boys, how y'all feeling, man? You excited about this game?
Hey, man,
little playoff action.
I want to see what the Curry and the Warriors do. If they gonna make it.
Why not? That's not bad. You still can keep stuff through over here. Well, the game is live over here. Can you change the camera over here?
Why are we seeing this?
Because it's turn it over here first. Yeah, that's why I said. I was like, oh no.
No, Sophia, Sophia Vega.
Well, that's a different kind of milk, my guy.
She's old. She's about as old as they are.
That's a different conversation.
She's about old as they are.
She probably is.
She's about old as they are. She's like 50 something. She's like 50 something, bro.
I did not.
They were great. They were the golden girls. They were the golden girls.
Jacob on the dime in the building.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Pat got the bat in the Curry. It's a scary sign. Oh, the bat. Yeah, the bat. What's the bat? It's a scary night. I don't know. Who's talking? Yeah, probably. No, it's TNT.
No,
it's TNT, but it's TNT with like on NBA TV. Yeah, it's TNT on NBA TV.
Because you never see the crowd.
NBA League Pass, I should say. Yeah, this is what you get when you watch League Pass. Oh. These uncultured swine in the building. Hey man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us as always. Jeez. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Chef Mac in the building, man. We got Baki in the building. Baki in the building, man. Shout out to Baki, man. Lord, Stopper. Is it Barra? I don't know. The J sound. I like the J. Barra. A bar. A bar. Yeah, but I like a bar. J is Spanish. It's like what? Would like to get a yapa. Anybody need a yap? Actually, what I can do, I might be able to do this. Actually, because I'm gonna go. I'll get some. Oh, yeah. My best friend Tito. But no, I think food wise, I don't know. Whatever you want, I put in. Julius Randle turnaround. Pat, how you feel about Luther Burden wearing 87? I heard it's temporary though. I didn't see that he had on 87.
I saw that it was like the uniform reveal for 25 from the young guy.
I didn't see
young guy. 84 for.
Bro, look at Gobert being weak as heck again. Yeah. Remember, he was good.
They said
that man had one good game, bro.
So you know his coach said that they tackled him, like they kept tackling him on the defensive rebound. Like they was not playing football with that boy. They were just giving him a little body. He's literally a foot taller than everybody.
I mean, listen, there's been a lot of interesting play calls, right? Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that they were maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Well, we all been for years talking about we need them to be. I will play off basketball. I will. Now they got it. Now you're watching playing.
Yeah, we got
that's do they have steak here? What?
You got chopsticks like that.
I'll take.
Yeah, whatever.
Cheese fries.
Yeah. No, what I was going to say, let me ask you this, right? Because I think that have the playoffs are the playoffs right now as they're currently constructed, but he'll turn around James. Are the playoffs right now as they're currently being called for?
Yes.
Right, we love it, right? What I mean by this is you've allowed them to play a certain way for the entire season. And I get an uptick in the playoffs. The playoff is supposed to be an uptick. This isn't an uptick. Right, and I'm not saying I don't love it. I love it. I am enjoying the basketball that we are watching right now. I think this is
everything to go back.
No. I think this is like a step below this in the regular season would be fine. This is not a step below. This is you can have as much fun as you want, play as free as you want, enjoy the game of basketball. The playoffs here, like that's really what we're watching.
Yeah.
It's a completely the Knicks Pistons series was perfect for the Knicks and Pistons.
Oh, it was.
But if either of those teams had played anybody else, bro, like they're you could be talking about the Pistons making it further in the playoffs because there's not a lot of teams in the Eastern Conference that are built for that kind of play. You could talk about. I think we are talking about some of the first round teams that aren't used to it in the West getting shook up. The Lakers weren't used to that. Luke and LeBron didn't know what to do with that much contact.
But you look at this is how basketball was supposed to be played. It got too free flowing for uptick in points.
Yeah.
And so they got rid of the physicality. They wanted all this free movement, simultaneous, non-touching basketball. But that is not the basketball most of us grew up on. The new Generation Z grew up on this non-touching basketball, but most of us grew up where you come down and you get a little elbow in the rib. It wasn't, get a little bit held on the screen.
No, I understand that. That's not the thing I'm asking, is it fair to what we're watching now? I love what we're watching. Is it fair to the team that have been the top teams you told
you gotta adjust,
step up.
Yes, but what I mean is during the season, the reason the Knicks are behind the Cavs is because the Knicks want to rough you up and you can't get them calls during the season.
Right.
I'm not giving you that. No, you can't hit Donovan Mitchell. You can't bump him on it. You can't close out and run into somebody in the corner.
Jesus,
we will call that foul.
13. Oh.
Well, that's one thing.
That's why the Knicks are the what are the Knicks? The fifth seed, fourth seed?
Yeah.
Knicks were the fifth seed, right?
They didn't get those calls in the season.
No. Yes, they were the fourth seed. Yeah, but I think the Pistons.
I don't remember seeing at this point. Now it's playoff.
No, Cavs, Boston,
Milwaukee.
No,
Knicks were the third seed. Knicks were the third seed. 51 wins, right? But
and Detroit was a 6th.
100%. But are the Knicks the first seed if they get to play like the Knicks all season?
No, I don't think so.
I think you could say that because the defense they playing right now is stifling. Look at what's happening on the court right now. The only person that's used to playing it's 13-0. The only person that's used to playing this physical style of basketball that Minnesota's actually playing right now is Jimmy Butler and Draymond. Yeah. Everybody else on the floor has no idea what to do without Stephen Curry out there.
But that's because they don't have the skill set to do anything without Steph.
No, I think you got two players on the court that do have the skill set.
You got Gary Payton. He plays defense. He's being tough, but he's not accustomed to having to score.
Yeah.
He scores only when
there's a bucket.
When the ball is moving and he's wide open in the corner.
Or he's on
a fast break. Other than that, Gary Payton sticks defense. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Buddy Hield is a spot-up shooter. Steph drives, Draymond drives, they kick it to, Buddy Hield in the corner. He's not used to having to be the focal point of the defense. So, yeah, it's not fair to some teams, but these teams and these all-stars should be able to adapt to play a more aggressive sport.
But I think is there not a natural progression to that? Like back in the day, look at that. Oh, come on, he just finished that. Come on, Rudy. Oh my God, Rudy, Jesus,
Rudy Jack.
You're 700 feet tall. Back in the day when we talked about the uptick in the playoff play, right? It was massive. It was a physical game the whole season. And then there was a little increase in what you could allow because it's the playoffs. You're going to play a little bit more physical. No, it's an uptick. You got to be the best and you fight through. This ain't that. This ain't that. You didn't let Donovan Mitchell get adjusted to get into the bucket easily all year. And then now he can get his legs taken out from under him and we barely call it a foul.
But they also were missing 2.5 starters. So you
I get.
You got to kind of put everything in context. Like Boston. Boston is not used to this much contact, but they also are not going to the hole as much. They living it down by the outside. So you have to take everything individually. So one of the roughest matchups so far was definitely that Knicks versus Pistons.
Yeah,
they were almost thugging it out, and I was like, yes, this is. I agree with you that it is definitely a lot more physical than in previous playoff years, but the NBA has been trying to get after that a little bit because they talked about they wanted the All-Star game.
Which I agree
they
with.
wanted the All-Star game to be more competitive.
Yes.
They wanted this to be more competitive. They wanted the threes to be really good because nobody wants to see the jack and threes layups.
I'm glad I logged in on that. Our mic's been tweaking the whole time. It's been on the wrong input the whole time. No, I agree with you on that. I'm not saying that you're wrong on that. What I'm saying is, it's a tough switch for me.
Yeah.
To go from basically how you play basketball for the last 10 years to, I would say this is on par with early 2000s playoffs.
But I think that's when basketball to me was more exciting.
I'm not saying you're
wrong.
wrong.
A blend of 90s and a little bit of a blend of what we see now. So it was a mix of tough defense. Yeah, you could get away with a few things, but you still played hardcore defense when it mattered. When the playoffs came, you took that tick up. And I think that's what they're kind of catering to now is what's that happy medium between, okay, yeah, the new generation wants to see a lot of points put up, but at the same time, we also want to see some hard-nosed basketball. I don't know. I like it. And I think the better teams have to adjust. The Bostons, who have been the champion, they need to adjust. Jason Tatum has to pick his play
even
up.
that, right? Jason Tatum. Now, listen, Jason Tatum has been an underperformer in the playoffs forever.
6'8", 6'8", 6'9".
Jason Tatum is 6'11".
Well,
Jason Tatum is 6'11".
Well, he's rated at 6'8", 6'9".
I think they listed him at 6'10".
No,
Jason Tatum standing next to Kevin Garnett, and they looking eye to eye.
No, but okay. They say he's 6'8". Let's just say 6'8".
Yeah.
So at 6'8", he's rather pull the tray than get on the block or even hit the mid-range. And that is now with him being not as efficient during the playoffs, he's not going and doing things. Like when your shot not falling, what do they always do? Take it to the hole, get a foul call.
Last bucket of the game, he takes to the hole, dunks it wide open.
Right. But then all the rest of that, he's want to shoot the three.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to, because he wants to avoid the contact. So to me, like I understand what you're saying, that there's definitely been they turned up the volume way too much.
That's my thing. I think it's not
but it's
you turned up the volume. I love it.
Game.
I'm loving it. I think this is what I think a step down from this is what the NBA should be.
No, I like this. I like this.
I don't think you need to be this because this to me is right like that Knicks Pistons series. Like that was a little like it was like, all right, bro, call a foul. Yeah, I mean, but if you get into the NBA playoffs and it's been physical all year and you expecting for them to be like, okay, we know this whistle is going to be a heck of a lot tighter. We just got to up our level of play. Yeah. That's a different conversation than there have been no whistles all season. And now,
yeah.
What the? Would you make a layup right there and 7 people punched you in your kidneys? You made the layup, didn't you? Like, I think that's the part for me where it's like, you've gone a little bit too far, but I love this style of play. I just think you need to call it similar to this going into next season.
Oh, I agree with you. Like I said, I want this way going forward. I don't want to go back to the 3-foot step back shot. I hate that. That was a travel growing up.
Listen, that's going to be there.
I know, but
that's going to be there.
If they allow a little more physicality, because they even talking about bringing back the hand check. So that helps eliminate that moving back stuff.
Even that, I think here's the problem you have with that situation, right? Like, to be honest, players are just reading the rule book. The rule book has always said, the NBA rule book didn't change. It's always said, your hands on top of the ball, you take more than 2 steps, it's travel. Mm-hmm. If you're not making contact with the ball, you can take as many steps as you want. Somebody just finally read.
I think it's
Mugs were relying on the refs to tell them, okay, this is how the rule goes.
I think it's interpretation too. I think it's interpretation.
No, like if I throw the ball, it could be a pass. I can get the ball back. It's like I lost the ball. Mm-hmm. So like when they're dribbling, when Kyrie is taking all of them steps, he throws the ball ahead of him, keeps his hand by the ball so you can't take it. And he running with the ball. Take as many steps as you want. I'm not touching the ball. My hand's on the side. It's not on top. It's now. In the 90s, would they call it a travel? 100%.
They called it travel in
100%.
All before this.
In early 2000s, they called it travel 100%.
Yes.
Until AI did it. Was AI's crossover a carry?
Yeah, it was.
Was AI's crossover a carry? That mother.
The one against Michael Jordan.
But
it was exciting.
But based on the rule book, it's not a carry because AI's hand is on the side of the ball. Right. Meanwhile, his hand more times now was on the top. But AI's hand is on the side of the ball. Yeah. So you don't have possession of the basketball.
But technically, he did have possession. He had control. What changed was the excitement factor. So they changed the rules and didn't enforce the rules like they did because it became exciting. It brought more fans. It brought more revenue.
100%.
So they were like, okay, let him do it.
I agree with you.
Let him do it.
But what the rule says is if his hand on top of the ball on the side.
What the rule book says, that's all with travel. Because technically, by the rule book, the ball, you're supposed to have your hand on top of the ball at all times. If it doesn't move, if it moves from on top of the ball, technically it's a travel because you're carrying it then.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Not if I'm not making contact with it. Also,
it is. It's on the side.
Also, if the ball jumps out and I smack it back, that's not a travel. If I dribble and lose and I smack the ball back myself, it's not a travel.
I know, but if it's on the side, your hand is actually physically touching the ball and you're pushing it. You're not tapping it. Because dribble technically is supposed to be a tap, 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 tap. If you look at the origination of basketball, tap, tap, tap. Why you see all of them old Bob Cousy hand on top of the ball like this, hand on top of the ball like this. Technically by the rule book, that is.
Didn't really have handles.
Because that's how
you didn't know how to play.
No, was spinning around. Because wow.
No, because that's technically how Naismith sold that was how he described the ball by the rule books. Yeah, but that's different. Hey, hold on a second. You can't talk while you're not on the mic. You can't talk while you're not on the mic.
But the rule book is also different in the sense of it also was illegal for black people to dunk basketballs back in the day.
No, I'll take that. You're right on that. But technically, the rule book was enforced enforced in different eras. It was enforced differently, and in this new era, it's enforced way. So that's just my take on it. It's been the old guy.
I'm the old guy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The resident old guy.
Here's the thing that I always love. When you start to see these young mugs come up to the court and hoop it with older mugs, it's like that is always the beat. Travel.
Yeah.
And even Reggie and them, they're like, it's a travel.
Yeah.
But it is by the definition of what is in the NBA rule book, not a travel. And so that's why it's always weird to me. Throw it up. Oh, see, that's a different world. That's a different world. That's a different world.
My world is.
That's a different world. Throw that up to Ant, let Ant dunk that.
Humiliate
that guy. I was reading again for 3, but he got that one.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Why are you giving up a surefire 2 because of metrics? I hate technology and metrics are in football now and basketball and all these sports. Like
you mean analytics?
Metrics, analytics, same thing. I hate that they put so much emphasis on it because yes, 3 is more than 2, but dunk on a man on his head and then
shout out humiliate him. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, humiliate him. That is facts. Shout out to Baki. Baki said, y'all know the reason why it won't go back because LeBron will get in his feelings about it. Rudy is trash, bro.
Hey, real talk though. So we talk about this now. If somehow Steph comes back and wins that 5th championship, Is he now better than LeBron in the era?
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Now I don't know if they get through this series. If they do, and they in the Western Conference Finals.
If they do, though,
if they do, and they in the Western Conference Finals, Stephen Curry comes back healthy. That's a dangerous squad with Jimmy Butler. Crazy work. If Stephen Curry comes back and they win this finals, you have to have a conversation on Stephen Curry as the GOAT of this generation. Of this generation. Yeah. Because for me, Jordan will always be the GOAT.
Yeah.
You have to have a conversation on Stephen Curry as the GOAT of this generation. Because the one thing we always say about GOATs, right?
It's winning.
Not winning, but keeping others from winning.
That too.
Yeah, stopping the others.
When Jordan finally started winning,
couldn't stop him.
He kept winning.
Couldn't stop him.
The thing that stopped him from winning was leaving basketball for whatever various reasons there were. We don't know.
Yeah.
23-7. Big Cook show.
They are killing.
Big Cook show.
Killing.
Well, you knew they was gonna come out after getting embarrassed in the game one.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't know if this is. I mean, like, now that's the problem right now. They throwing bad passes. Golden State turning the basketball over too much. They go no. And they kill Alexander Walker. No. And that's a timeout for Steve Kerr. They on a run right now.
And now I see why they don't play Kuminga. He doesn't play team basketball.
No, Jonathan Kuminga.
He doesn't play team basketball. In my opinion,
don't fit. He's a one-on-one player.
Right. That's what I say. He doesn't play team basketball. Right. And you need a person that can play team. That's why I see why he don't.
Might be a bull. Bulls are pursuing.
Yeah, that might be their off-season treasure.
Which he's basically P. Will, but averaging 5 more points.
Who would we give up for him though?
Nobody.
He's a free agent. He a restricted free agent.
Yeah. I thought he had another year. I thought this was his
restricted free agent.
Oh yeah, you're right. The 4 year. Okay, yeah.
No, I think you got to have it because in this era, Stephen Curry would have took 5 from LeBron, and you can't sit there and say LeBron didn't have players with him.
He played.
You can't. You can sit. Stephen Curry won with Draymond and Dead Clay. LeBron has now had Luka in this era. LeBron has had Anthony Davis in this era. LeBron is wasn't Melo on that team for a minute?
Yep.
Melo, yeah.
I'm just talking Lakers, LeBron.
He was old
you
Melo,
had Russ for whatever reason. Now, all of a sudden, Russ is good at basketball again when he's away from. Like, there's all of these Hall of Fame players that play with LeBron.
Kyrie, Beverly. Yeah, Kyrie, too. Yeah.
No, not with the Lakers.
No, I'm talking about.
But in this era, but he won with Kyrie. But you also took. That's the other thing.
But he also lost with Kyrie.
Steph went up against them with Kevin Durant, but with Kevin Durant and beat him.
Yeah,
without Kevin Durant,
but he beat him too. Didn't he beat him?
No, without Kevin Durant, he lost.
But I thought he won the first time, lost the second time. That's when they got KD.
No, the first win was over. No, the first one was over LeBron.
Right. That's
first win is over LeBron.
Right.
But it was with Clay, Steph. I'm saying, like, though you had the first win with Hall of Fame pieces.
Right.
You had 2 Hall of Fame pieces. You won that last championship.
With scraps.
I ain't gonna say scraps. I mean, still a really good team, but clearly Stephen Curry was the best player on the floor.
But to me, there was only a bunch of good players. It was not great players. That last team.
I always say
Draymond was the second best player on the team.
Yeah, but I always say that Draymond's a great player.
He's a great player, but he's not your typical great player that's going to put up 18, right. 20. Usually your second great player is somewhere around the 20-point range. Draymond is the 8 guy.
But see, I say this and look at Ant just cooking right now. I say this. Golden State has 1 championship without Draymond. It's the Kevin Durant one. All the rest of them, Draymond is a key defender in every one of those series.
True, but we talking.
One time that Draymond did get suspended in a series, they lost.
They lost, right? I'm talking about as far as your Batman. Your Batman usually puts up 20 points a game. So that last championship that they won, Draymond didn't put up 20 points a game. he was the 12, 10, 9, give you solid defense. Not disclaiming that at all.
Jack
but
of
as
all
far
trades,
as
master
but as
of
far
none,
as
he's
giving you
the-
defensive player of the year defense.
right, I know, but
he-
you still
cooking. It ain't just solid.
But you still needed to score. And to me, that's what I say. He won with a bunch of good players, not great players. Offensive
Bulls
wise.
Daily said that's questionable. I think for me, right, like to look at what Steph did and to look at what LeBron has had in his time in the NBA, it's tough for me to just be like, oh yeah, well, LeBron, there's no question. It's like, hey, bro, like I got some questions.
Oh no,
I got some questions.
I think it's up for discussion, definitely.
I think he's amazing, but if Curry gets 5 with this,
I'm going. He's the GOAT of this generation.
I think you can have that conversation easily. Easily. And I'm gonna be honest with you. LeBron, I think, is an amazing player. I think he's the leading scorer all time. But for some reason, longevity became greatness. And not to say that what he's doing at this age is insane.
Came on with a 3.
Hey,
but for me, greatness come with winning.
If he starts shooting threes,
Golden
State
State
has a chance.
I told you. Don't let him get. Look at that. Look at that defense, though. I told you. Don't let him get. Buddy. It's not your ball, buddy. Oh, come on.
He threw it to 2 people.
Hey, Buddy tweaking. No, Buddy ran over there to get it.
Because he didn't see
that
the
was
other guy.
never going to Buddy. Oh, that should have been good steal right there. Boom.
Hit the
good
post.
move. No, I like that.
Hit
I like
the
that.
post.
I like that.
No.
That was a good ball moment.
You should have hit
that
the
was
post.
Good ball moment.
No,
the post kicked it out.
You had Randall right at the elbow.
He kicked it out.
But he should have. The elbow was wide open. That's the mid range I'm talking about. That yes, 3 is better than 2, but he was wide open on the elbow right there for the shot.
Good start to the game.
That's that basketball's dead, bro. It's over with, bro.
But
let it go.
But no, I can't let it go because that's why why the ratings are so low and are going low because of them passing up wide open shots to kick it out for the 3. And it's like everybody's tired of the chuck. So you gotta take some mid range, bro. You gotta get on the block.
To
create basketball to make it entertaining because shooting threes is not entertaining. Yes, you love the ball movement, but
I don't know if it's not entertaining. Like you got to think about this: the basketball that everybody plays is Spurs basketball. They just don't have Tim Duncan. Everybody in the NBA right now is playing Spurs basketball. Look at that ball movement you just saw at the end of that game, or at the end of that quarter.
Yeah,
that's the Spurs. The Bulls play that.
I was saying, but when the Spurs was being the Spurs, was it entertaining? No.
Yeah.
No.
Watching the Spurs dismantle people was fun.
No. It was not for the average fan, which is which the NBA bread and butter is the average fan that's going to tune in, watch these commercials so you get all this TV money and tune in. It's just not happening. And so, to me, you got to get a mixture. Like I love the 3. Like the reason why people was talking about, the Warriors being shooting threes. But yeah, they shoot a lot of threes. Like Boston shoots a lot of threes.
But they make a lot of threes.
Yeah. And their ball movement was great.
Oh, you mean that Spurs ball movement?
You know what?
Steve Kerr, former Spurs coach.
Yeah, but also the Spurs never had a shooting person with the acumen of Curry, so that changes.
They had Steve Kerr.
The acumen.
Remember Steve Kerr knocking down all them 3-pointers?
We're talking about after that. We're talking about after that, sir.
Matt Bonner. I forgot about Bonner.
Matt Bonner.
That was a monster.
Bonner only hit 2 or 3 trays a game.
He was only taking 2 or 3.
But I'm talking about Steve Kerr did definitely shoot the good 3, but to me they didn't shoot with the volume still. Like the
volume is completely different.
Right, the volume is different. So that changes the flow, like the ball movement. Because to me, the Spurs use the ball movement to the depth to easy shots and layups. That I don't mind that at all. I mind that you got a wide open layup and you kicking it back for the 3. Like take the layup, keep the ball moving, keep the flow of the game. You kicking it back and then you miss because you got people shooting 35%, shooting 5, 6 threes a game. No, 35% dudes should only be shooting the ball twice from 3-point range. The rest of that should be going. They should be taking a higher percentage shots to me which would have been down low on the block. The art of the mid range is gone. It's terrible. There's only a few mid range guys left in the NBA. So that's all I'm saying. Though I like the ball movement. I like some of the positionless basketball.
Yeah.
But I don't like the chucking of the three.
That's what I don't like. So you in a whole different world than me. I hate positionless basketball.
I'm okay with it because that's the name of the game.
Only reason I hate positionless basketball is because I feel like you have too many people that don't have a position playing, and you spend more time going, well, he's really out of position. He's confused. Like he can't guard this dude, but he's also too slow to guard this dude. But you want him on the court because he can do something specific.
To me, it's the 3 and D because you want all these wings. Everybody want wings.
It's like 17 wings.
Right. If you want wings, then
it's a 20-piece of wings, Drew.
Then you can't have positionless basketball. If it's to me, if you're talking about I want all these wings, because if you want 4 wings on there, you can't have 4 wings because wings not gonna be able to play point guard. Wings not gonna be able to play shooting guard. So to me, that means you gotta have, it's an oxymoron to me because if you want wings, then you got to have positionless basketball. I like your combo guards, but you can't have a whole team full of combo guards.
I like my wings with a little bit of sauce. That's all I'm saying. I need the point guard for a little sauce.
I hear you, man.
I'm not a fan of the like this, right? Like when you look at Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he's guarding a 2 guard. And he can, right?
He's 6'9".
He's 6'9". He's guarding a 2 guard. He's guarding the point guard. He's guarding the center at times.
That's too much.
Like to me, you're putting him in 2. Like I don't think. I'll put it to you this way. I think we live in an era of the NBA where we have jack of all trades who are masters of none. And the guys who are masters of their product or of their craft, you have to almost like hide them in a certain, right? Like Stephen Curry. He's a master shooter. He's the greatest shooter we've ever seen. I think he's a good facilitator. Outside of that, you can't utilize him defensively. You have to hide him in all of these different ways because you're trying to put.
He's a lot better.
No, because you're trying to put so many people around him that don't fit that skill set. You're trying to put so many people around him that fit what the model should be for what the modern NBA is. That's where I think, right? Like back in the day, it was like you got your point guard, you got your shooting guard, you got your small forward, you got your power forward, you got your center.
They had roles.
No matter what, you had to have that role.
And they had that.
I think now the roles get too jumbled up, and maybe Stephen Curry is a bad example because they win all the freaking time.
But it goes back to.
Let us know in the chat how y'all feel, man. Shout out to y'all.
It goes back when I used to play ball in high school. I was too slow to play point, but not tall enough to play shooting guard. Even though I could shoot at the 1, but I couldn't go nowhere because this is like Ronnie Fields. Ronnie Fields couldn't shoot. And he couldn't distribute, but he could jump and drive. So he didn't have his greatest potential NBA career because we was pigeonholed back then. Nowadays, nowadays that has changed.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
That's
different. That's not what I'm saying.
But that's how it was because you had certain measurables that fit certain positions, and they weren't trying to. Trying to measure
that I get, but what I'm saying is that's stupid because now you're so locked into your scheme that you can't see that there's an opportunity here. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Right? That's like telling Isaiah Thomas don't score. Which, for parts of that game, is what the Pistons did until the game got real close. And they were like, well, we need Isaiah Thomas real quick, so we're going out there getting the buckets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would say that's a stupid mentality that doesn't go to the same conversation. You shouldn't have to be pigeonholed to say we don't want positionless basketball. The pigeonhole should be able to break if somebody has a skill set that overcompensates whatever the position is. And what I mean by that is, right, like Stephen Curry technically you could say he's a little small for the NBA, even though he's like 6'2", 6'3". But you can say he's a little small for the NBA as far as being a point guard back in the day. Man, it don't matter if I can shoot over you.
That's true.
Like if I take this shot back here, I can be as small as I want. And guess what? You play up on me, I'm quick enough to get past you and get to the rim.
Yeah.
So like I think like you have to be able to deal in that nuance as well. But I feel like when you talk about just complete positionless basketball, where it's like, all right, Patrick Williams came in as a small forward, and all of a sudden it was like, well, you taller, so we're gonna make you a power forward. But you also could be a small forward. Well, now I'm not getting small forward shots.
No, right.
I'm getting power forward shots.
Yeah.
I don't know how to shoot like a power forward. I've been playing small forward my whole career.
Yeah.
I just think it's now we overcorrected too far. Now it's too loose. Where back in the day it was too tight.
Right. You need to find the middle.
And I think there are teams that did find. I think the Spurs did a great job finding the middle for years.
But they also only got certain players. They were very narrow-minded on the players. They only got Spurs type players.
Well, you got players that fit. Did he shoot that over the rim? You got players that fit in with Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker.
But they were all Spurs type players though, because they all had their roles. And so with their roles, they fit in the system and they did what they needed to do. Like Bruce Bowen. I think that was his name. He sat in the corner, waiting for them to drive, kicking the corner. So they would get guys like that, like a slow-mo. He was with the Spurs for a while. He sat in the corner.
Kyle Anderson,
slow-mo. He was at the corner like that. And you had people, and they liked smaller
Draymond,
guards.
Did you do it again?
They did.
Oh, Draymond.
Oh.
And you know Tony Brothers gonna ring you up.
At the end of the play, what happened?
No, I think he down on the floor covering his face. Let's see. Come on, Dre. What'd you do? He playing up. Come on, Dre. Come on, Dre. How do you think that's a... Come on, Dre. How do you think that's not a... That's crazy.
I'm like, dude, he needs to get on some Ritalin, bro.
He
needs to get some Ritalin.
Shout out KJ Chicago, really. He said, hey, what's up? I'm starting to understand why Steve Kerr didn't play Jason Tatum in the Olympics. He ain't it. Hey, Olympics is a more physical game.
Yeah.
It's a lot more physical.
Yeah.
You could have made him look real bad on the biggest stage.
Because to me, I love Jason Tatum. But to me, he relies on his jump shot way too much. He could go to the hole at ease. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was a T. That was nuts. That was nuts. I ain't never seen this motion. That's not natural. What are you ain't got the nerve to complain about it.
It's not. To me, he's always been so extra. Like, I love his drive. I love his mental aptitude for the game.
Yeah.
But all this extra stuff is just unneeded.
Yeah.
It's detrimental to your team every game, bro.
That's bad.
That's why KD left. Because you sitting over there fighting him. You're fighting old dude. The dude he smashed in practice that time. Fight.
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole.
I'm not.
Jordan Poole. If that didn't happen, Jordan Poole would still be on this team. And they needed somebody like that.
Did he just get tossed?
No, he didn't get the second tech, but he's sitting over there cussing them out about it.
Oh, they telling him to calm down.
Yes.
Steph telling him calm down, and he smoked it. Steph telling him calm down.
Man, you're going to keep pointing like that, you're going to get kicked out. See, he want to get kicked out. See, that's why.
See, this is the thing. Draymond know.
No, they going to.
Draymond know. Draymond get the lead. Remember how Dennis used to, this why I love when like Chicago people get mad about Draymond. Remember when Dennis used to get so mad? No, I'll tell you the perfect example. Remember Jordan and Pippen tackled him?
Yes.
Because he was about to get a tech?
Yes.
There's so much leeway that great players are going to get, and that's why I love that Steve Kerr got him. Because Steve Kerr knew the line. Steve Kerr knew the line, and he was like, no, Draymond, you too mad. You got to come sit down. Like that right there, there's leeway that great players get. Dennis got a lot of leeway here in Chicago. Dennis used to MF some referees, and the refs would be like, Dennis, I'm going to tech you up. You gotta stop. You gotta relax.
I know, but right now the Warriors is relying on him so much. He got to keep us cool, bro.
No, but what I'm saying exactly right. But sometimes they don't. And what I'm saying is the Warriors know, all right, you got to sit down. You got to chill out. You got to, like, I remember that, like, it was, what was that, 98? Had to be 98. Dennis was on the team, 98. And Dennis took the ball from Shaq, and Shaq tried to snatch it back. And all I remember is Jordan and Pippen grabbing him and tackling him and be like, shut up. We about to win this game.
Like, we need you right now. We need you. But the problem is, there's nobody, you know.
But to that point, my point and all that whole game, Dennis shouldn't have been in that game still. The reason Dennis was about to get tossed because he had one tech. And he was MFing the ref all night. And the ref just kept going, Dennis, I'm going to tech you, bro. Like, leave me alone. I don't want to toss you from this game.
I understand, but it's like
some players get the leeway, is what I'm saying.
Right. They do. But he just gotta come on, man.
You gotta be smarter than that.
You gotta be smarter than that. You gotta.
But he also knows I think he also knows. He tests referees. He said, "You know they came here to see me. Throw me out. I'm gonna test you on that. You know they came here to see me and Steph. Throw me out."
This is too much, man. It's too much. That's too much, man. It's too much. Like if you I know you won, you know, you got the home court advantage because you won game one, and technically you only won to take the game one. But there's a chance.
Is that Obi Toppin, brother?
No, that's the other guy. What's his name? His name is, he's got a weird name.
I don't think I've ever seen this man.
No, I have. He didn't have braids before.
Is that what's throwing me off right now? I'm like, who is this?
He didn't always wear braids. But like I said, you gotta watch out because he's only so many techs away from being suspended. And if you suspend him, then you definitely ain't gonna be available.
Well, yeah, that's a different conversation.
5, game 6, but no,
that's a different conversation.
To me, you gotta look at that all as the totality.
He gotta be smarter,
right? He gotta be smarter.
He gotta be smarter. I'm not saying he don't.
Is he gonna be smarter than that?
You
gotta be smarter.
Running away with this, I see.
No, they just got it was down to 12, but then Draymond got up a little bit, had a tech, and then they scored, changed the whole momentum.
Angry?
Yeah.
You know what I think?
To come back.
You do.
And you need Steph to be in the game.
That's why you got to kind of keep it. You got to keep it close.
Keep it close.
Yeah.
17. What is this dude? The point guard. Where does he cut the ball?
Because Draymond is just on the bench. Yeah. Dude, they've been smoking layups left and right.
I forgot A-Rod owns Minnesota. I forgot about that.
Little Alex Rodriguez, huh?
Little Alex Rodriguez.
You want to know what? I completely forgot about that. That makes so much sense why Ant act the way he do. A-Rod probably like, hey man, look, wild out. Be you.
Do what you do.
Don't say nothing crazy no more. And did hit them with a couple of them. Hit them with a couple of hard F words. Hit them with a couple of hard R words. I was like, all right, bro.
Well, they did make a good point on why Ant doesn't want to be the face of the NBA because he doesn't want to clean up his personal life. He just want to be a young, as I say,
a YN.
Right.
Yeah.
Want to be a YN.
Exactly. Young, dumb, and full of you know what. And it makes
He's
sense.
definitely full of it. He's definitely just shooting it around there.
and it makes sense because it's like
I take this with you.
I want to score. I want to take all the Hall of
Take
Famers
what?
down. Take down all the Hall of Famers. I said take down all the Hall of Famers, man.
Go head on against these guys.
Shout out. Was that Kevin Knox? Is that who that was? Super Chef.
Yes.
Kevin Knox.
Shout out Super Chef on the Twitch side.
New York.
Yeah. Well, he was on Indiana last I seen him.
All I remember is him being decent in New York. You supposed to be the next best thing.
I don't know if it was. I don't remember
Not
that
next
ever.
best thing.
I was gonna say I don't remember that ever being the case.
He was a good solid post player, but nobody plays the post anymore.
He could shoot. He had all around game.
I thought he was more.
No,
I thought he was a
Kevin
mid-range guy.
Kevin Knox couldn't shoot.
I thought he had
Kevin Knox
mid-range.
could never shoot.
I thought he had the mid-range.
I'm not saying 3-point shooter. I'm talking about a mid-range.
Oh, yeah, he got the mid-range.
Five.
Oh, he got the
5
mid-range.
years.
Yeah,
he got drafted by the Knicks.
Yeah, he got the mid range.
Nice.
He was nice
With the
during
fur.
what was it?
Just
Preseason?
looking at her.
Ooh, blueberry lemonade.
I'm
is
good.
nice.
That's all you.
It's all that sugar, bro. You can have that.
Yeah, I'm good on the sugar.
Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point.
It's the only reason I don't do it.
Yep, the sugar, bro.
The only reason I
It
don't
tastes
do
good, but I don't like the sugar.
It tastes
Blueberry do
phenomenal.
taste good. All right, I guess I'll go get my food.
Man, you rather stay still.
Hey man, I'm hungry. I don't know what you're talking about.
I got a baggie.
He's got a baggie. He's got an 8-ball.
Hey, you just tell me where to.
Wait a minute. Did I see what I think I whoa? Did I think I see Shorty got low?
You three got cheese fries. You guys got to bring your stuff over.
Yeah, appreciate you. Hey, I do love the fact it's like, hey, I'm good on that sugar, brother. Bring that cheese fry over. Oh, we got plenty of forks. No, we got forks in the drawer. I take like 10 of them every time I go to Wingstop. Or not Wingstop. What's the one I go to?
Panera.
Not Panera.
I mean, the Panda Express.
Panda Express, yeah. I take about 15 forks every time I go to Panda Express. Am I the only one doing that?
Yeah. No,
I don't think I am.
I do that from Chipotle.
Yeah, I don't think I am. Nah, I feel like you should be stealing forks.
You know you can sit down and give it right to him.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, shout out my boy, man. Shout out my boy out here, man.
No,
my boy.
Now you got me standing where he can go over here and sit down and pass.
Stand up for 1 minute.
Hey,
Lord have mercy.
hey.
Mercy, mercy, me.
Get those knees together.
Whoa.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Someone please call 911.
Oh boy. Maybe since what did I have yesterday? Oh, since the repast. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, that's why your what you call it came up there.
Oh, she did. She
Yeah.
She told me she
Aiming for Zan said how we get a pope and a president before a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a point there. He's got a point.
Dang, you got cheese on the damn.
You know what? Oh, you just sat down.
My shirt was hungry too.
Yeah, I see that.
Jeez.
You've been sitting for 11 seconds. You didn't even eat a fry.
Nope, not yet. This is gonna get devoured. That's some good cheese.
Let's see what Ant do here. Oh, look at Ant. Oh, nasty defense.
Good recovery. Come on.
Nasty defense.
Come on. Playoff Jimmy's going to have to get down.
Yeah, you got to see Jimmy Cook.
I love.
See, you need to take the shot right.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
And one.
I like. Oh,
Oh,
no. Oh, no.
Oh, did he get on something?
He holding the front. He holding the front. That's
He-
an ankle. That's an ankle.
That's a high ankle, though.
High ankle, though.
That's a high
Yeah,
ankle.
that's a high ankle.
Uh-oh. Are we
Oh.
balancing out the forces of
I was just about to say that. We balancing out.
superpowers?
No.
Actually, no.
No. And go down. And go down to GG.
Yeah.
Julius Randle. Yeah, all right.
Hey, Julius been hooping all playoffs long,
Yeah,
though.
but he-
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Julius have been hooping, but when you watch Julius, look at Steph. Steph look like, yeah, little boy, stay down.
Like, go down. You down.
when you watch Julius, bro, like it's so many moments where it's like, all right, kick that out to the corner. All right, just threw that straight up in the air. I don't like that.
Mhm.
But I think he finally understands how to play with Ant. It took him a long time to get
To figure it
right,
out.
to figure out what's working for each one.
I think it took him a long time, and Ant going, hey, bro, this ain't your team. For him to be like, oh, I guess it's not my team.
Out of all the last teams available, who y'all going for the championship?
I mean, listen, everybody's still available. I'm not even counting Boston out yet.
Not yet.
I'm counting them out.
And I'm gonna be honest with you.
None.
Boston win. I still got Boston for the championship.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
winning it or just getting
Winning it.
If they make a comeback,
If they're only down 2 games, bro.
that's a lot, bro.
But you want to
Last year, 2 years ago, they were down 3.
what I mean is by the way they're playing.
no, but you want to know
It
you want to
could be a
know why?
hangover.
You want to know why? Because I think And I think when you watch Golden State in that first round, playoff experience matters.
Yeah.
And these boys that won a championship. Playoff experience matters. You got a lot of muds in this East, right? Like who it'll be Cleveland and Indiana in the ECF versus either Boston
Dude,
or
what are you talking about? Cleveland not making it. It's gonna be Indiana.
either way, whichever one it is. Neither of them been there.
It's gonna be Indiana.
Donovan
Indiana,
Mitchell ain't never been there before.
Nope. And
He ain't never been in the conference finals before.
They down 0-2. So are you counting Cleveland out? Because they down 0-2, just like Boston is.
No, I'm not counting Cleveland out. I'm saying either Cleveland or Indiana. Either one of them make it. If they go up against Boston, you ain't never been here before.
And I beat Boston.
Now, if it's Cleveland versus New York or Indiana versus New York, that's a different world. Which I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm rooting for Indiana versus New York.
Tibbs has never made it. Tibbs has never made it. He never made it to the.
What you talking about?
Boston.
What you talking about?
Tibbs.
Tibbs has a championship.
I'm talking about as a head coach.
He made it to an ECF.
No, I'm saying to the finals.
To the NBA finals, no, not as a head coach.
That's what I'm saying. As a like.
But technically, he won that finals. Tom Thibodeau was the big Fangio of that Boston team.
Kevin Garnett won.
Yeah, you mean that defensive system that Kevin Garnett was helping with?
I'm saying Garnett was a problem. He ain't won none since Garnett. I forgot that Boston went like 34-2 the next year after they won that championship. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot he got hurt.
They made it to another finals.
Right. What?
He was hurt though.
Kevin
That's the
Garnett
Derrick
got
year.
hurt.
No, they
no, the year before is the
next year they won it.
That's the Derrick year.
Right, and then
when Derrick played him in the first round,
and then what's his name got hurt, and then Perkins got hurt, and that's how Orlando got to the finals.
No, Garnett.
They stepped on his leg.
No, Garnett got hurt, which is how Orlando got to the finals. The next year, the Celtics went back to the finals, but Garnett wasn't the same, and that's how Kobe got his second ring. Because Kobe beat Orlando, and then they went back to back to the finals.
Yeah, and they beat. Oh no!
But I forgot.
Oh, he going to the locker room. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm saying, I forgot that they were that good.
Garnett put pressure on it though.
That might. Hey, Curry ran to the locker room.
Hey,
did he?
That's called.
Yeah,
You know that's about to be called.
That was
stick that needle in my.
That
Stick that needle right on in that right cheek, baby.
Yep.
Oh, come on,
Jordan! Ah!
Jimmy been blowing some free throws.
I'm glad you said that quick enough.
Man, everything is always a pause moment with you guys.
I love that the dude that brought this back is y'all age. It's my favorite thing in the world. He blames us for creating the pause game.
What? I blame you. That's Cam running on that
Cam
crap.
and Mace.
I'm talking about Drew.
Oh, he's right.
Cam is y'all age.
Cam. They did.
Well, he always been off though.
What?
He always been off.
You trying to disown him?
He trying to disown Cam like he ain't from his generation. He always want to make it a young guy's thing. The old dude is the one that made it.
I mean, Cam was the first one wearing pink. And it was like,
right, like I say, he always been a little bit off.
Yeah,
So
like,
you know,
bro, you know what I saw walking in here on the episode today? Him and Mace was reacting to. Remember when Mace found God and thought he was anointed?
oh man,
It was like a pastor.
for like 10 years.
Hey, bro, it was hilarious, bro. It was just Mace reacting to just watching it, just be like, hey, man, you know what I mean?
that was a money thing, though.
I don't know what it was, but it was funny.
It was a money thing. It was Magic
Ooh,
Pup.
okay, DiVincenzo. No, lost about that man.
Aiming for Zen said JB Pritzker for the run for president too. If we get another Chicago president before Super Bowl, we might be doomed. But Jimsky couldn't knock that one down.
Come on, man.
Oh, pies.
This is Ant-Man out the game, bro. This supposed to be the run now.
Yeah, but they ain't got Curry.
It's the run for the wrong team.
You still got Butler. So
Butler
this
doesn't force scoring.
You kind of do.
Yes, he does.
He had multiple 50-point games in that Milwaukee series.
He makes his own shot.
He absolutely forces scoring.
Well, I don't see it. I guess I'm
You don't see him forcing
Yo, lying
scoring?
eyes.
bro. I more times than not, I guess is what. Ooh.
That was a nice move by Julius Randle. How long he been waiting to say that? Too much to handle for Julius Randle.
Oh my God, Moody's been broke all series long. He has not
Moody's
played
a little
well.
booty.
Moody with the booty. Oh, he wilding. He hit that. I was about to say, he hit that. It's a game. Call it a game. See, this the thing, though. It's an 18-point game. What we've been watching in these playoffs.
She's not
Nothing
safe.
but 20-point comebacks.
Kuminga.
Nothing but 20-point cut. That's 16. Hey, let Jonathan Kuminga get cooking, baby.
I'll take him.
I don't know if I want him yet.
That's crazy. You said he's a certain version of Pat Will. Oh, Rudy.
He's 6'9". Don't rebound. Don't block.
No, he sure
Pat
don't.
does play defense.
Not this season. Pat was a horrible defender this season.
He's the barn door.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's the
I
barn
thought Jackson Davis' beard was glued on. Bro, hey, when they showed that shot of him laying on the ground, that doesn't look like a good beard there. When they showed that shot of him laying on the ground, it looked like the chin wasn't attached.
Tony Brothers.
Hey, when we get the money right, is there gonna be a thing?
Draymond should stay there for the whole rest of the first half.
Is there gonna be a thing cosmetically about yourself that you improve?
I'm just gonna try to lose weight. That's what I'm doing already. But if I don't get to it enough time, might be a little bit of lipo in the future.
He said, "I'm trying to lose weight." He's banging a cheese fry at a gyro right now.
No, that's what he did at the McDonald's. I'm on a diet. He got a steak, the highest caloric intake bagel for breakfast.
The first meal of the day, man. Don't judge me. I was on an intermittent fasting for the last 20 hours.
But you
Banging a cheese fry.
He's supposed to got a salad.
You can eat anything after you intermittent fast. It's not
Mhm.
like a rule.
Not at this time of night.
It depends on calories. It all depends on calories, brother. If I eat under the calorie intake for a day, I'm good.
Yeah, but your body digests slower when you're supposed to be sleeping. So this whole meal right now is terrible.
Right. That's what I said.
8:30.
Right. You supposed to eat
borderline.
No,
I'm supposed to eat
he's
about
supposed to eat.
6.
No, he's supposed to eat at 5.
Borderline. That's 2.5 hours ago.
He making up his own stories over there. Okay.
I make my own fastings, all right?
Hey, that's when you smile and nod.
Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave.
Put back.
I'm gonna be in the gym at 5 in the morning today.
5 in the morning.
I'll be
And
all right.
I'm uplifting
I'll be all right.
220 with you. 220. Draymond Green getting the pull up. Hey, you filing Draymond on a pull up? You nuts?
Yeah, that is crazy. Let that man shoot
Stupid.
that.
Oh, no.
Stupid McNubit.
Hey, man, it's something we're going to be doing on the Breeze Sports over here on YouTube and on Playback. Just about every Thursday night during the NBA and NFL seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I do apologize to you MLB fans. No.
A lot of those games, unless they're on the weekend, are like starting early.
Listen, I'm not opposed to talking baseball. I'm just saying a Thursday night watch party for baseball, we might as well just hang ourselves.
Oh yeah.
We'd have a better job just having a full stream of zoomed in camera on Jordan JC eating,
smacking
right.
them,
hoping to lose
I'm
weight.
more entertaining than that. That's right. Oh boy, they're knocking these threes down.
Can you share the
a lot of. Did you ask for extra ziki sauce on this?
No, they hook you up.
They hook you up, man.
Yeah.
Can you
About time.
This screen.
Jeez, I'm not used to this.
Like
Stream it to the Windy City
Like
Breeze.
you're saying,
Not used to this.
You can stream it on the Breeze.
No, true.
Yes, sir.
draw people.
Apparently, Chicago has a new pope. There's a lot of new things going on in Chicago. It's a new day.
Well, we can.
What's your Bears win-loss record, by the way?
I'm I'm swinging. Honestly, I'm swinging a little bit more to the 10.
You
and
swinging
7.
is a whole different conversation.
Yeah,
swinging.
I'm adjusting my prediction. Is
There
that
we
better?
go. Oh!
I'm adjusting my
huh?
prediction to 10 and 7.
10 and 7. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with you.
I was on the 9 and 8 for a long time, but I'm giving them an extra game now.
All right. That God,
because
nice.
I did like all the weapons in the draft, so I'm swinging 10 and 7.
Speaking of that,
Right.
do we make that known that you're going to be on what you call it?
No.
Okay. Well, soon enough, we're going to find out what's going on. So we can get a better, accurate read.
I'm glad that you asked though.
Before you blurted it out.
He was about to go hard. He was like, speaking of that,
Oh boy.
if you want to know what news Joel is talking about, subscribe up to the Patreon. I did put it out on the Patreon. If you haven't seen the latest episode of the Designer Lounge, it is out on episode 4 or 5 of the Designer Lounge. I don't know. Let's see, buddy. What you got?
Nothing.
Buddy been cheeks, bro.
All game long.
Pajimski,
He
Draymond.
had 2 solid games
Kaminga.
again.
That's
He
Kaminga.
went back.
All right, Kaminga.
All right.
I told you, Kaminga was good one-on-one player.
I gotta look at you. Just reminded me. Jesus Christ.
Oh my Jesus! Just
I'm forwarding over to you.
My homie sent me something. That's a Bulls win song.
Oh yeah.
oh, what did they say? That
39-56. What
no,
they say?
no, Ant-Man is not returning.
I don't know. I gotta check.
I think that's what they said.
Yep. That sounds like a statement.
Yeah,
that
sounds like Ant-Man's out for the rest of the game.
To Twitter.
Well, it's like
As long as it's high ankle.
Worse.
No, but I can give you a shot for a high ankle. I can give you some drugs.
Actually, any ankle sprain sucks, but a high ankle?
Man, that's the one thing I don't understand. Like the ankle sprain used to be out a game. Why is the ankle sprain now 2 to 3 weeks?
Everybody wearing low.
Yeah, they're all
Everybody
busted.
wearing low tops.
Yep. I hate.
And for some people, my brother swears he'd be like, and my brother don't roll his ankle a lot. So, I mean, maybe he's telling the truth.
I remember, but I remember
my brother rolls his ankle, baby, once every. I think he's rolled his ankle probably 3 times in my whole life.
I roll my ankle.
I've rolled my ankle a bunch.
Well, I remember I rolled my ankle every time when I wore low tops. Every time.
Well, low tops is different, but he only wears low tops, and he'd be like, I feel like
maybe he's big bone.
Brand?
Whoa.
No,
yeah, that's a pause because Brand is
no big bone.
190 pounds.
Big bone doesn't mean you have to be fat. You can have a larger base and still be skinny.
Bone density.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I think all of us have regular sized bones with big meat wrapped around it.
No, I think there's larger people.
Like Jordan's skeleton the same size as your skeleton.
Not necessarily.
When he die and melt down, the bones gonna look the same as yours.
So is Shaq's skeleton larger?
No, Shaq has a 7 feet tall skeleton.
Okay, so that's a different person with different bone density, right?
We talking about
a larger bone.
We talking about a difference in.
Some people might have a different density.
We talking about
he might have stronger.
Oh, that's the chair dude.
He might have stronger. He might have stronger ankles in general. How about
that? Is this the chair dude?
Yeah, how about that?
No, I think he stacked the tables. He stacked the tables. No, he cold. He said, "Come on, come on." Hold on. Is this the table guy? Yeah, bro. He get these tables up there. He throw a chair up there. Look at that.
I just one time that man make a mistake.
It has. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The first chair pisses me off every time. You could have just put it down. You could have just put it down.
No, it's all about the art.
Right.
It's all about flair.
It's all about presentation. And then put it straight down.
It is, but he could have just put it straight down.
Take away the showmanship there, Pat.
Also, when this get to like 6 or 7, Because I see people do this where they like, oh, he's just basically making a
No,
ladder.
man. I'm saying no. This is like
Bro.
this is like the crate.
Yeah.
Remember the crate challenge?
Hey, the crate challenge was it was that game down.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
Ooh. the music,
Darth Vader
the music sends me every time. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. You gotta have balance out crazy for that.
Reminds me of my grandmother used to teach yoga.
I'm about to say what?
She was amazing. She was like 90 pounds or whatever, but they've been doing it so long that your muscles are trained or whatever.
Woody said Charles Barkley skeleton. Yeah, Barkley skeleton is Joe's skeleton
No, it's
with
not.
regular meat, with big meat wrapped around it.
That is a giant man. He's 6'4", 6'6", whatever he
Joe,
is.
you're 6'1".
I'm 6 feet.
Charles Barkley a little taller.
You're giving me. I'm 6 feet.
He a little taller than you. Have
That
you
is a-
stood next to somebody 6'4"?
Have you seen guys with certain frames like a Donovan McNabb or there's guys that are just big?
You talking
bone
about the
dudes.
muscle wrapped around the
No,
bones?
there are guys that have larger density bones.
So
Okay.
who got big bones?
Oh my God. This is like having that dumb conversation about the trade. Like, Jesus Christ.
No, big bones is crazy, dog.
Right. Flag.
Also,
big
Jordan
bones.
just wrapping this gear on and
I
slamming it.
mean, his nose. Face
His
first.
nose. Let me get it.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to lose the weight. This one.
I mean, took the whole thing.
His nose hair got tiki sauce.
First off, tiki sauce?
That's what he's called.
Tzatziki sauce. Y'all calling it tiki sauce?
He's so angry.
This man is 70 years old.
Tell you, man.
Older than that.
He want to go out like this. Just one mistake.
How did he die?
Doing what he loved.
Hey, Woodis, that's what Joe said. He said people aren't fat, just big boned.
No, there are fat people.
You got regular bones with fat meat
I
wrapped
agree
around
that there are
it.
fat people. There are some people.
I'm not doing it.
No, you agree to disagree.
Hey,
You-
you don't have to disagree. Ask the Googler.
The Googler?
That's what the old people call Google. Ask the Googler.
Hey, Google. Are there big bones? Got to be one of the wildest searches I've ever input. Let's see. Want a better steak on this? No, never mind. I'm up a steak.
Hey, kid, where you at? It's time for my steak. It's time. Where my steak
He had
at,
a
kid?
moment. Ooh. You're getting that steak like Calvin's supposed to give you
That jersey.
That jersey. Who was it? The Paris or Jordan?
No, that was Paris and Calvin. Paris was supposed to give it to him.
Oh, I thought Calvin was supposed to get Paris a jersey.
Paris,
They're supposed to give Calvin a jersey.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
So there's a difference in bone density and length, but not diameter.
So there's a difference.
So
in bone
essentially,
density.
there's a yes, but bone density is different.
That's all I said.
No, bro, you said Muzz got big bones.
That's density. What do you think I'm talking about?
You saying that Shaq got a femur like this? Whoa! Calm down, Drew. Drew.
Whoa! Hey! It was just a song.
Yeah, nobody believes that.
You can't say stuff on the show. Whoever that was.
We know it was. Femur probably was a bad example because most people's femur is that big. But like you saying,
Nope. Don't want to hear anymore.
you saying Shaq's bones are wider than the average person, where I'm saying they longer. It's a weird conversation to have.
Definitely pause worthy. Definitely pause worthy.
Look at my man. He hype.
He's kind of.
He said, "Yeah."
How many chairs is that? Because it looked like it was 4 or 5.
No, that's about 6 of them boys now.
I stopped looking.
Yeah,
Yeah, somebody send me some something to
Why'd
watch.
what'd you say, JC? Nah, that's not. Nah, it's nuts.
Whoa,
Nah, it's
man.
nuts. Nah, he up there.
That brother probably a good 10 feet up now.
Hey, man.
Each chair.
There you go. There you go. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah.
Upside
That's
down.
a dangerous man right there. He do it at the Bulls game. Yeah.
Yeah, no, man.
Now he goes down.
Get over there.
Without falling too. It's crazy.
Hey, he cold. being the bottom white chair catcher. Got to be nuts.
The white chair catcher. Is chair catcher? Is
Mhm.
that an alias for something else now?
Depends on what world you're living in. You've been a chair catcher.
I live another day.
I love seeing people have fun with what they do.
And watch he jump down. Oh, my leg!
No, that'd be nuts. He break his leg on the way down. That'd be insane.
The outfit is horrible.
Brother.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Here's a circus performer from the 40s.
Just saying, it could be like a more modern cut. It doesn't have to be the same one back from a long
Sure,
time
he
ago.
is European. He's still wearing that outfit back home.
He's probably wearing it every day.
What chances y'all got on Golden State coming back in this game?
A lot.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on a lot. Like
No.
the playoffs been wild.
No, I'm not. I'm only I think I'm only about 40%. 40%. I think 40%.
That's a lot.
No, 60 is a lot. I think 40% chance they come back.
They down 20. 40's a lot.
Yeah, that's almost half.
Well, if they hit 2 shots, they're not down. No, I thought they was down 14.
No, it is. What are they down? They down 17. It is 56 to
The
39.
third quarter about to start.
They
got
scored
plenty of time.
39 points in 2 quarters.
Yeah, it was rough.
40% is a lot.
Okay, well, I give 10% chance.
Well, that's nuts.
Wow.
Hey, bro.
That was selfish.
Jason Tatum's so weak.
That was selfish.
What?
3 against 1.
So
Yeah,
you- so-
Jalen
so-
Brown at the top.
Right. So
You know why I'm not
so,
gonna-
so you don't subscribe to Jay Will saying that he's the most disrespected NBA star?
No, I do think that. I think he's a star.
No,
I-
disrespected.
yeah, I do think that.
You think he's disrespected? But you
Because
just called him weak, though.
because I think that we take those moments and make it the entire player for the entire time. I'm saying he's weak based off his playoff performances right now.
Mhm.
Listen, you can be weak and be strong the next day. Off of what? Excuse me. I died a little bit.
Lung
Wow.
butter there.
There we go. Ooh, I'm back. So Ben Johnson. No, I think that he was weak in that moment. I don't think his whole career is weak. I think he's a good player. But if you want to talk about superstar level players, yeah, he is.
Well, he keeps having these moments though.
He
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. He can.
Yeah, there's no defense. He does. Yeah. I don't know, bro.
It was funny listening to Reggie Miller, on All the Smoke.
Didn't you have a Warriors thing for this?
I didn't make it yet.
Oh.
I
thought you had a Warriors background for this.
think I do.
I thought you put it up.
He did,
did
when we
not.
talked
That was
about
last
last week. So it's
Mhm.
still
No.
there.
I didn't.
I
Make
watched you put it up today.
It was
it
it was from last week.
No,
But it's still there.
It was still pointing to the old one. I got to repoint it.
No,
It's
you-
fine.
Oh.
you-
No, when you got in and started, no, I thought it was the Lakers.
No.
Oh, was that Lakers?
I think it
No,
was
it was,
Lakers.
no, it was Minnesota Warriors because we did the preview last
That's what I
week.
thought.
I can load it.
No, I think it's in here is what I'm saying.
Right, it's already in here.
Okay, but my point was,
Oh, anyway.
Reggie Miller was talking about how you lose your superpowers,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and I'm like, I know what that feels like. Where it's like you used to be able to jump and go gadget legs, and they don't work. And it's like it sucks.
I don't think none of us know what that feel like.
I do.
We know what it feel like in our
I can
scale.
dunk.
Yeah, it's great. I could too. I could dunk. I
didn't
could
say
jump.
why are you minimizing?
No,
I'm
no,
just saying,
no,
but
no.
the fact is, I can't at my whatever level I was at, I can't do that.
I think it's so different though when you have to have a conversation about I was viewed as a god at a certain point, at a certain level.
Yes, I get that.
And it's just I can't do it anymore. Like I
Right.
can't live up to being the god that I was anymore. Like Reggie was the man in Indiana.
Right.
Reggie could walk through Gary.
But my point
You
is
know
that
how
all of
cold
us
you
can
got to be to
relate
walk through Gary? It's like Reggie and Michael Jackson.
But my point is that even
They pulling up on Tito.
at your age, you could still get into some shape and actually still kind of be a semblance of where you were in your 20s. At my age, it's like it's gone. I mean, I can be in shape, I can run, but I can't. I'm not taking off and going crazy and trying to dominate 18-year-olds.
That's different. The domination is different, but I do think, right, like I always feel like I can get back to the point where I can dunk again. I just don't want to.
Yes, you can.
Once you hit a certain age, you can't
just
anymore.
can't.
Because I see them as right like Spud Webb is 5'10", 5'9", 5'8". What is it? 5'6". He still can dunk.
5'4", 5'5".
He still can dunk.
But you also got people.
And
you
Drew
got people
is one of the most jacked people we know.
But you got people like Kenny Smith who can't barely run.
But I think the difference is giving up the shape. Kenny ain't trying to be in shape. Kenny ain't in the gym. Right, like Shaq, we talk about Shaq. Like, you ever see Shaq whenever he tried to get back in shape? Like right now, he's on his like I'm eating and enjoying life.
But I can't
when
do
Shaq
it.
be like I'm lifting, Shaq get back in shape, and it'd be like, ooh,
but
he still might have some.
But you get a certain age, like after
now he ain't got them toes no more.
After I hit a certain age, I tried to lift back heavy again.
You tried to what?
Lift,
to do what?
lift back, lift, L-I-F-T, lift.
That's not what we heard.
Hey, that's what you want to hear. No, I tried to lift back here. I tried to shoulder press like 275 again, and I like tore my shoulder.
Yeah.
As I got older, but when I was younger, I could get
well,
back to that.
Injury is different though, right? Because you tore your mess up while you were big, though, right?
No,
he's saying afterwards.
After I got big, then I got small, then I started to get back big again. And as soon as I tried to get big again, I ripped my shoulder press in 275.
But see, I think even
I didn't have that problem when I was younger.
I think that's the difference though with like athletes. No, with athletes and us, right? So like professional lifters, because you was lifting more. You wasn't lifting to be an athlete. You was lifting more to be a lifter.
Yeah.
Professional lifters be like, yeah, I tore this back in 2010. I toured it. It was a dude. I met a dude randomly, and he just watched the show. He was like, "Pat the designer, nice to meet you, man. I'm a body lifter. I do that." And we had a conversation. And when I tell you, I thought Buddy was like 45 the whole time. He's like, "How old do you think I am?" I was like, "Oh, like you in your mid 40s." I'm 76 years old. And I was like, "What the heck is happening?" White dude. He's White Joe. He was literally White Joe. No, I'm not even joking. Like he was literally White Joe. And he was just talking to me about like how he was lifting, and I was like, "Man, like how you still doing?" He was like, "Man, you just power through it, man." I blew my he blew something out in his back that basically meant his lower half didn't work, and he had the surgery to fix it. And he was like, "Yeah, they told me I got 2 more weeks before I can lift again." I think that's what makes athletes.
They got that.
The fact that you can blow somebody, like for me, I saw somebody blow their knee out. I didn't blow my knee out. I watched the mailman blow his knee out, ACL, MCL, all of this. And in my brain, I went, he don't play professional sports. He finna be on 60% pay for 8 weeks. Like, that's not – oh, he back. He playing. I was like, that's not good. Like, he's done. And that stopped me from playing.
Well, what I'm saying,
an athlete blowing it like what Derrick Rose did, that's what make you an athlete.
It is.
But
keep coming back, keep coming back,
you're
keep
paid
coming
to
back.
do that. You can go through all of the training. You can go to institutes.
Rehab.
You can do all
Yeah,
that.
but
What I'm saying is,
I know high schoolers that.
What
hoop
I'm
like
saying is, when Reggie said where you don't have the super, I'm at an age where I'm not able to. At 32, I was still dunking.
Yeah.
And I could play. The problem is my body gave out. At 46, it's a long road. It's going to be hard to
a different game. It's a different
Like
game.
that's what I'm saying. Your body's.
You got to change your game.
You're the old man game. You the
And all I'm saying is I can relate to that.
No, you get the Jokic game where we don't jump no more. You can't slap the piece.
No,
At my
no,
level
for
of
you,
being-
for
at
you.
my level of
See,
being
for me, where you messed up is you compared it to hooping. For you, is that you need Kendall and what's his name to carry all the toilets and stuff out and doing the bathroom.
that's
Hey,
called being smart.
That's your game. That's
Hey,
your
what
game.
you'll understand is there is it's memes out there, like how you used to jump off a chair in your teens, your 20s, and your 30s. After you get over 40, you have to now look and prepare to step off a chair. Because you'll step off a
When I
chair
get out of my van,
and break something.
yeah, I gotta make my poor dad was getting out the van. Was like, yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah, I had to make sure test. I'm like,
Right. You can literally step. You can literally go step
It's
to
a
step.
14-point game, boys.
I told you, step to step, and you can end up messing up your back, sleeping wrong.
Oh, dog. I know.
I did that the other day.
Hey,
You
listen.
put it in position.
I
like,
know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm too young for these injuries. I stepped off the porch the other day. My hip went. I said, "What was that?" It still hurt right now.
That's the sign that you're getting old, buddy. Oh my God, you smoked
Nah, you know
that.
what it is. You know what it is.
What the heck are you
I got
doing?
these regular size bones,
Oh,
and I got too much
this
meat wrapped around them.
Whoa, I need a flag. I got too much meat wrapped
this
around my
troll-
bones.
Do you feel my pain there, Jordan?
Too much meat wrapped around your bones.
Yeah. Oh, listen.
Right.
You say what you want. It's a meaty world out here.
It's a meaty world. I'm just living
meet
in it.
these.
Oh, that's crazy. That's last touch by
Whoa,
Minnesota.
Look at the hairstyle.
Oh.
A little cheetah print here.
Can't say that no more.
Oh boy.
I'm not on mic.
I might pick that up.
Tony B.
Tony Brothers, what's going on? Baki in here having a quiet night.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
Baki
say,
in the
I
chat
need-
having a quiet
Oh, did
night.
you know, by the way, that I think the Bears signed the undrafted free agents too? I drafted rookies. I mean,
Oh, okay.
That's what we talked about.
no, we
we
talked
talked about the name, the drafted.
No, we were supposed to talk about all of them.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did know that. When you said it, I was like, how much of that did you have? Was it the steak that got you drunk, or was it the doggone drink that got you
No,
drunk?
he in a food coma.
It's okay.
No, this was solid.
This is the
Yeah, it's not
best.
the best gyro ever.
Yeah,
that was
sorry.
cap.
I've tasted.
I actually hate you guys.
Why?
Why?
Because you guys always.
Because I have an opinion.
You disagree with everything.
Who said
You
it was
just
the best
contrary.
gyro ever?
I did. They all
Joe
said
said it was the best gyro.
Perils is the whatever.
Nah.
You know what?
No.
I will never go on a Perils brother run. for you
Nah,
guys,
actually,
ever.
No, it was good.
I didn't
Nah,
appreciate
it was good.
Actually, out here, I think it's
appreciate
what's that spot that's on 147th and Sibley?
That's and they're open till like 3 in the morning.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah.
the
Nikki's.
Oh,
Nikki's
Nikki's.
Gyro.
Yeah.
Nikki's.
Nah,
Nikki's
I'm
is
a
the best
Perils
gyro
brother
out here.
all day.
I haven't
day.
even tried Nikki's.
No, Nikki's is fire.
Yeah.
I would take Nikki's over Peros.
I like, but
I'm not.
I like-
Peros solid though.
No, I like the pita from Peros, but
Peros got a good pita.
they got good.
Peros
pita.
got a good pita.
Nikki give you that ghetto butter
Choose.
stuff.
I was about to say, choose wisely.
That ghetto butter stuff they put on it, so it changes the complexity. You turn into more of a hood gyro than a fresh ingredient gyro.
Well, I will eat my Perils brothers by myself. I enjoy it.
Oh, get out your
taking
feelings.
it.
Oh, my
Perils
goodness.
is
It
best.
is.
so bad. I made
No, you gotta take it because he's
Joe
got different.
Perro.
He's got a different palate because he didn't care for Italian Fiesta and everybody else does. He just got a different palate.
Man, I care for
Italian
time.
Fiesta wasn't bad.
He's got a different palate.
I
that's
didn't
all.
think it was. I didn't think it was bad.
No, I don't
Just
care
tore
about
my
his
stomach
palate.
up.
He apparently cares about us.
No,
We're offending
I
you.
said it was the best gyro. Y'all like, I don't know about that. That's cap. I was like,
It is cap.
It was really
That's
good.
cap. It was good.
Hey,
No.
You're right.
Really
I should
good.
have never.
I know I'm
should've
right.
Never put the
Why you
expectation.
think
on
I'm a foodie here?
No,
okay?
really good is not best.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
I said it was really good.
It's amazing.
I agree with you.
I
Billy.
think it was
Really.
amazing.
Where's the
I
best
think it was
gyro?
phenomenal.
Where's your best gyro? If you want to be,
yeah,
I would say
gyro.
Nick's got an elite one. I would say
I put Nick's number 2. And
I would
'cause
say,
like
and
apples.
this is for the people out in the western suburbs. I would throw Aristote's on there.
We got Aristote's over here.
Y'all got Aristote's?
I'm putting
Yes.
them underneath.
I don't like
Pearls,
Aristote's. I don't like Aristote's
Mickey's.
because I can't get a gyro plate. They put lettuce and tomatoes and
And
onions.
for
I don't
me,
like that.
and for me,
I got gyro plate.
I'll throw
Gyro plate
a
is meat.
spot by me.
Peters.
Donald's.
I don't know about that.
Donald's is an elite spot. It's
Is
I'm
that a
talking
hole in
about,
the wall?
bro. It's not a hole in the wall. They do got a restaurant, but they might have stole somebody else's restaurant and then turned it into theirs. But they got a drive through, but they don't really drive through. As Draymond open, pull up 3, can't get it. Hey, if Draymond hit 2, it's a game.
They gave a booty bump right there. Knocked him right off.
But no, Donald's got some of the best stuff. They got one of the best Italian beefs in the city. They got one of the best Italian beefs.
Oh man, I don't know.
See, they got the
Yeah,
Big
pull
Mac.
up.
No beef.
They got the Big Mac. We got the Big Mac.
No, it's just called Donald's. They
Right.
ain't
I
got the
know.
Mick
They got
nothing.
the golden arc.
No.
I got the golden arcs.
Yeah. Nah, bro. I ain't.
2 all beef patties.
No sesame on the bun. Remember the difference
That was a
is
travel.
They had the
Now that was a travel.
difference is I don't have
Jonathan
sesame on my
Kaminga
bun.
said, "Let me show you something."
Oh,
and turned it over.
Become legendary. Said, I'm in Ohio and missing Italian Fiesta to this day.
Hey man,
Shout out.
Italian
I
Fiesta.
didn't say
elite.
Italian Fiesta was
71st
bad. I
and
liked
Jeffrey?
it. It was just that
Southside
No,
Italian Fiesta
they
back in
gave
the
us,
day?
it was almost cold pizza because it took them 2 hours to bring it
Yeah,
over
that was
here.
It was
different.
3 hours.
It was
It
worth
took
it.
forever to get
Yeah,
here.
that was
worth
different.
it. I don't
That was
care.
on the app we ordered from though. That
They-
wasn't
they
on the
knew
Italian
you-
Fiesta.
They knew you was gonna wait.
It usually takes 45.
Yeah, that was on the app
It
we
takes
ordered from. That wasn't on the
45
Italian
It takes
Fiesta.
45 usually.
We-
45
we-
minutes usually.
If we had
But it took
planned
3
it,
hours.
if we had planned it, it would have been better. But because it was last minute,
You know, we should have just went to the one in Frankfurt.
there's
we
an
should've-
Italian Fiesta in Frankfurt.
Yeah, and
I didn't know
actually, it is almost as ghetto as the one over in Dawson.
And that's how you
Bring
gotta
the
gauge
ghetto
it.
over here.
And that's how you gotta gauge it.
None of them better than 71st.
Oh, of course not.
71st elite.
Yeah.
Italian Fiesta on 71st elite.
Man, that's just like
What's
going
y'all?
to
What's
home
y'all?
one
What's
day.
y'all best sandwich spot in the city?
What do you mean, like sandwich?
You
what?
have
Like,
to
Well,
be
like
specific.
a
You have to be
chain
specific.
or individual?
You gotta
Because
be
Mr.
specific.
Sub,
what kind of
You got
sandwich?
to be specific.
I mean, it depends on what you want. If you want to go chain, go chain. If it's
like
your
Mr.
best
Mr. Sub was cracking
sandwich,
me.
I do love Mr. Sub.
That's not really a chain though. It's not really a chain because
Nah, Mr.
it's
There's
very
one
limited.
downtown.
It's very limited. It's
Mr.
very
one
Sub
limited.
all
downtown.
over Illinois.
It's very limited.
Mr.
though.
Sub is by me, by
I
y'all,
know.
South Side, West Side,
It's
North
delicious.
Side.
It's delicious.
Mr.
wherever
Sub
you go.
all over Illinois.
Downtown off of Wells, and then
Man.
you got
Bro,
off Western
Bro,
and
it used to
100.
be it used to be the spot. It used to be the
Crap.
spot off Roosevelt
Adam said
uh,
Carl's Jr.
and Ashley.
Carl
Called-
Jr. is not.
Chicago, KJ Chicago's
called
big
Tr-
bag,
Trident
big bag.
Trident sub, bro.
Big bag.
Hey, dude, that's why you
Lloyd,
can't leave.
where's
that's why you
Johnny's
can't leave
beef? Where's that?
Chicago.
You gotta put the
That's why
location.
you
bro.
can't leave
You never had
Chicago, bro.
Johnny's?
We got the best.
know
We
where
got the,
Johnny's
one of
is.
some of the best food ever,
Yeah.
and it's the best food ever, and it's all different varieties, bro.
Oh.
You can't get the same variety in other states.
You know who
Right,
I
yeah.
wanted so bad as a child that we never got ever? Carson's Ribs. Remember the commercials?
Oh, I used to go down there. I used
never-
to see Jordan down there.
I never got.
Him?
No.
Oh, I was like,
wait, what
no,
am
no,
I
I used to see.
he was like the ribs.
Ribs.
When I was a kid, he was-
Back there, we used to drive through and see Mike, Pip, Horace was there,
Nice.
Armstrong.
Okay.
They used to be there
I
like every
always-
Friday.
My parents never
Hey,
ate
Johnny's
that.
beef elite.
But I
I
used
ain't
to
gonna lie.
want that. I never. Where's Johnny's beef at? Oh, Elmwood.
Yeah, they
Park?
got one
Oh,
in
that's up
Elmwood
north.
Park. Yeah,
that's
Johnny
weird.
beef, Johnny beef elite.
I still like an Al's beef over them.
Oh, I like Al. Listen, Al's is.
Al over them.
I'm mad
You
at
know what?
folks
I ain't gonna lie
need-
to you.
I
I ain't gonna lie to you.
need
I ain't gonna lie to you. I
dip-
capped.
need dip,
I
hot
capped. I
hot
capped
and-
on
hot
Donald's.
sweet.
I capped on Donald's. Al's the best beef in the city. Al's the
Let's
best
see.
beef in the city.
Oh yeah,
Italian?
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah.
Dip,
Easily.
man, you go to one on
Easily.
Taylor Street.
South
bro?
Side, baby.
You go to Taylor
South
Street.
Side.
I'm South
Man, go get
Outside
that. Get
till I
that.
die.
What you
Al's
got?
beef on
What
Taylor.
you got? What you got?
That hot
Italian,
sweet?
best Italian spot. Don't say Portillo's. I'll punch you in the face.
No,
Portillo.
I mess with him.
Portillo's.
I mess with him though.
Who?
You can punch me all you want. I like Buenos.
Who?
Buenos.
First off,
Whoa.
I
don't say I'm a.
I'm sorry,
Buenos?
Bono.
I like a good beef. Buena.
I'm not taking a drink on that
I'm
one.
going to say Bono.
Bona, no.
Oh,
boy.
Bona beef. Oh,
Man, I take Portillo's
What
on
up, bro?
Bona.
Yeah, I'm in the stew.
Yeah, Bono beef is decent.
My bad. I was about to pull up on you. You ain't even at the crib.
Oh, Maya there if you want to go see your
Man,
nephew.
sound like P Kid.
That was but no, I take Portillo's
Yeah.
over Bona.
Home of the
Actually,
hoagie.
yeah, I would. You're right. Home of the hoagie.
Man,
Legendary.
smacking,
You
bro.
ain't, he said if you
Smacking.
ain't saying
Them
home of the
Morgan Park-
hoagie off
them
111,
Morgan Park, yes.
go play in traffic.
Yes, and stay
Once you
fried.
hop on
Hey,
94,
it was the fries with that sauce. Whatever
Legendarius.
sauce they made.
Hold on.
Man.
Hold on.
That's
hold
why.
on.
That's why I
hold
actually
on.
was. That's why I
Talk
actually was
about
sandwich.
talk about home of the hoagie. Y'all mess with Stony Subs?
Oh yes, the gym
Y'all
shoe.
better know about a
The gym
Stony
shoe.
the gym
The shoe. The gym shoe, man.
Oh my God! The gym shoe is elite.
Man, can't move.
You know how many times the gym shoe got me off work?
Adam,
Bro, my foreman used
I
to
play
send us
ball.
to go get a gym shoe, and then we would
Man.
come back and eat the gym shoe,
Be done.
and we have 6 hours left in the workday.
Yeah.
I'll pay you for it.
Yeah,
Just go home. Go
Man.
home.
Man,
Talk about a gym shoe.
man, you talking
Man, Stony Sub, best sub spot in the city, bro.
No, it ain't. But the home of the hoagie got that man.
Man,
That's steak.
give me
That's
Stony
steak. That's steak.
every
Listen,
day.
Yeah, but see, that
it's
Mr.
called
Sub,
and it
though,
calls
with
it
that bread
it's
and the
called
oil.
sauce
Nah,
fried.
Mr. Sub,
Sauce
no.
fried.
Listen,
Sauce fried.
listen. Mr. Sub
It's the corned beef.
is
Corned beef.
Mr. Sub is an elite sub spot. But if you want the best,
Yeah.
oh, I'm in Stony Island
right,
and
you-
Stony
you
Sub.
got- you
baby.
What
got-
about Firehouse? Was it Firehouse Subs? That was on the west
Firehouse
side. On the
was
west
decent.
side, I went over there
Firehouse sub was good.
I'm
off
good.
of Laramie, like Laramie and 290.
Firehouse
There's
I'm
a-
good. We got one.
Laramie
We
and
got one.
290. Is that the one?
Firehouse,
Yeah, it's one
Firehouse
over
is
there.
good,
Yeah,
but it
that's
ain't
what
got
I've been
nothing on. It ain't got nothing on Stony Sub or a spot in Moray Park. You know what I'm saying, man? Go over there. Give
I'm
me
surprised you ain't had a
get-
gym shoe. You ain't never had a gym shoe?
man. Smacking,
Sir.
bro.
I haven't had it. I
Mr.
remember-
Meaty.
I'm sorry.
Smacking.
I haven't
We
had
gotta
just-
go.
I think. Ain't
Do
they
you
open
know what's on the
24
gym
hours?
shoe?
Ain't they
heard
open
everything.
24
I don't know.
hours?
You got to tell me.
Ain't they
I
open
don't know
24
either.
hours?
It's a lot of meat.
Dude, it's roast beef,
It's
corned
roast beef, corned beef, ham, turkey,
yeah,
bacon.
right.
It's some kind of chopped warm meat. I don't know what that
Yeah.
one is.
Man,
I
it's-
never heard of this.
Because you ain't out on the south side like you say you is.
You ain't in the hood, bro. You ain't hood, bro. I be out of hood spots.
Hey,
Man, I'm an
listen.
undercover fatty.
Hey, listen.
Undercover
They used to send me. We was working a job site when I was doing electrical. They used to send me to a job site, or they used to send me from the job site to go get lunch. That was my job as a second-year apprentice.
Yeah.
And they started realizing we was close enough to the south side to say we was to send me to it, right?
Right.
So they would send me to all these south side spots. It'd be like 22 minutes away. It's like the line. Like, all right, bro, I'm getting an hour break from work, basically. So they're like, okay, go get the subs and da 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 da. Eventually, we start getting in like, because the food get better the deeper you get into the south side. We start getting into 35-minute drives to go get food. Hey, they start sending me to some of the hood spots. I said, hey, brother, listen. I don't even want to be over there. I'm not going to get no food for y'all over there. Y'all got to relax. No, I was getting paid the whole time. Never off the clock.
Oh wow, bro.
They was sending me. I was lunch bee.
Hey,
I was the lunch bee.
I'll take that. That's love.
It was a great gig to have, and I loved it because you basically worked in a 16-hour day. I basically got an hour break.
Love. Who's your favorite corned beef spot? Y'all better say
Sony
it.
Subs
Y'all
still in the
better-
conversation.
Oh,
No,
y'all better say the
no.
one word. Y'all better say it. There's only one answer to that.
Oh man, what's the name of that spot, dude? You would go there on Sundays. It was on over there by the sock store.
Nice thick cut with a little bit of the fat still on the corned beef.
What
with
was it?
extra
It wasn't
mustard.
AP Deli.
The
What
rock-
was the name of
Thank
that
you.
place?
Oh, AP.
There you
No, it
go.
wasn't AP. It's not AP.
Oh, yes, it is.
Manny's. That's it. Manny's.
Better than AP Deli?
Manny's is better than AP Deli, hands
You
down.
out your dang mind.
Manny's is better.
Out your rabbit ass.
Hey.
Manny's corned beef is better.
Shout out to
Manny's
the
corned
mascot.
beef is
Oh,
better.
whoa.
Oh,
Shout out
good
to
quality
Crunch.
entertainment there, Cotton.
Oh. Tap into playback. Is he jumping over? That was horrible. That was terrible.
That
One
was
of them
great.
missed the dunk.
That was
I
great.
didn't matter to me.
I didn't have a
But
problem with that.
Manny's
I
corned beef is
still
better than
enjoyed
AP
it.
Delis.
I don't know about that.
Ooh, Limbs. That's the rib spot, isn't it?
Limbs is good.
Limbs is the best rib spot in the city.
I don't know about that.
I'm taking Limbs over everybody.
I like me.
I
some
love
Kenny's. I like
Limbs.
some Kenny's
No.
ribs though.
No.
I love me Limbs.
Kenny's
Limbs
was
got
better
the
back
I
in the
miss
day.
a good rib
Rib.
tip.
Kenny's
Oh, I got.
Bro, you
Think
start
back.
back. Bro, Limbs, you eat the bone on accident.
No, it's
Limbs, you eat the bone on
I have,
accident, bro.
Limbs is good.
I have
Limbs
never
is
had
good.
I-57s. I'm still waiting.
That's
to
where
try
I
that.
was. I was.
Oh,
gonna-
I-
Well,
That's
up
the-
there.
that's
That's
not
up there.
still here.
That's up there.
I-57 still here.
Is it still open?
The one on 115th.
Yep.
Oh, that's not the one though.
That's
No,
it.
is
It
Is
is.
that the original one? That's not
It
the
is.
original
It
one.
is. It is.
Lloyd Dingle said it's just a meat fest in my mouth. Pause.
Whoa!
Pause on Lloyd
Whoa!
Dingle.
Whoa! If a
Whoa.
person named Lloyd Dingle should be saying that.
Yeah, Lloyd.
What is going on there?
Meat fest in his
Is that
mouth.
the original
Whoa.
one? I don't think that's
Yes.
the original
The
one.
one
On
is.
115?
Yeah, right about out of 57.
Off the expressway.
57.
Yep.
Duh.
Oh yeah.
That is right.
No, is that still open?
Yes, it's still
Called
open.
I-57.
No, I didn't know it was still open.
Yeah, they that was the one that's open, and then they built one in the Heights called I-57, and then they got bought out by Chicago Pit Stop. But I-57 is still the
I'm
one.
still taking limbs. I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
I'm not gonna take limbs over.
taking limbs.
No.
Legendary is getting us all into the itis over here. Now he's bringing up all the good stuff.
Go ahead.
He
What you
said,
got,
bro,
Lex?
appreciate the fact that a hot link exists. You go outside the city, no one knows what a hot link
Bro,
is.
Hot Link is elite.
Did he say
That's
you?
Chicago,
Hey,
bro.
Legendaries, did you say you're in Ohio?
That's Chicago.
Did he say he was in
We
Ohio?
might have to send Legendary as care package.
Right.
Might have to send
Right,
him a
that
little.
man.
Might have to
No,
send him a little
Omaha
care
State.
package.
Little
Anybody ever watch Southside?
Yeah.
The second episode,
remember
because he
that.
had to make his journey to
about
Omaha
this
State.
Oh,
They
yeah.
robbed him.
Hey,
They robbed him on the
hey,
bus.
it's
Seven.
single digits, baby.
That's 7.
It's single
Said they
digits,
needed to
baby.
shoot- I said they needed to shoot it. All right. Okay.
Mm.
Look at Buddy Hill
Columbus.
teeth.
And what
Okay.
is
That's a
Anthony
foul.
been
That's
doing?
Ohio, Columbus, Ohio.
I know he.
Columbus.
I thought he had said he said he was missing some
Oh,
stuff. That's why-
Legendaries. We should have
he's
did hey, it's a lot of Chicago spots. Well, I mean, probably not the same, but it's a lot of Chicago spots in Columbus.
No, it's not the same.
Columbus.
Not the same, bro.
They left there and built up spots. So people from Chicago have built up a bunch of spots.
Man, I
But
ain't
they ain't
gonna
the
lie,
same,
man.
though.
We went to
They ain't the
Texas.
same.
We was on the road to Texas, bro. You know it was overrated? In-N-Out. In-N-Out is overrated. man.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I like
Oh,
In-N-Out.
come
I think
on, man.
In-N-Out is good.
Yeah, it's good.
I
but
don't think it's
like-
great, and people like swear by In-N-Out and will fight you for saying the. To me, I ain't gonna lie to you. Give me who said Carl Jr. over? Before.
Yeah,
I
no.
take.
No,
I say
No.
Carl Jr. or
somebody
Hardee's.
in. I think. in
I
the
say
chat
Carl
room.
Jr. or Hardee's
Yeah.
over In-N-out
no,
Burger.
Yep.
No, it's
I
a place.
would
It's a
too.
place.
I take Jack in the Box over In-N-out Burger.
It's a place on Chicago Avenue called Dogs.
Well, that's different. We're not
That-
talking
that
about.
burger.
We
That's
talk
a burger.
about.
Speaking of
We
that,
talk about
burger.
I
In-N-out.
went to Nathan's in New York, and was it
Oh,
Coney
the hot
Island?
hot
dog.
dog.
Oh, that hot dog 5, bro.
No?
Ooh, that was 5 to
I
me.
waited all day
No, that
to
Nathan
get
hot dog was
basically a
5.
crusty bun with
No.
this dog. I'm like,
No.
where's the stuff?
But you can't.
Santana said In-N-Out is trash. I ain't gonna say trash. I like
It's-
In-N-Out.
It wasn't my expectation. Now, the prices were nice.
Oh yeah, you getting a
But-
burger and you getting 2 burgers and a fry for
Like $12.
$12. Yeah, you doing good.
Bro. I like the price.
But that's
man,
honestly,
I did get an animal style KJ, and I'm not.
I
Listen,
did too.
I think In-N-Out is good. I think it's overhyped.
but
Yeah.
honestly,
Like if I
for
had,
here,
I'm not gonna
our
lie
burgers
to
are
you.
more independent to me. To me,
That's true.
our
That's true.
burgers are more independent.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I say this. I put Portillo's burger up against anybody.
I love
Portillo's got
I
an
like the
elite
smell.
burger.
I like the smell.
Portillo's has an elite
No,
burger.
if you want to
No, Santana, I'm sorry. No.
you go to
Nathan's
Belmont.
is not the best dog.
What-
hot
what-
dog
what-
ever.
what's
No.
what's that burger spot on Belmont? They had this.
I went to
it's
New
the,
York
It's the
out
it's
there.
the heavy metal bar. They got the
Oh,
best
you talking
burgers.
about
Oh my god,
I know exactly what you're talking
man! What's the name of that burger? What's in the chat? What's the name of that burger spot on Belmont? Up north with the heavy metal music, and they got. Oh my god, it's the best burgers in the city.
The goat? Something goat?
No, you talking about Billy Goat Tavern? No,
Cheeseburger.
Actually, while you're
No.
tripping, I was on
no.
that Carnival
What's the name of that
cruise.
spot, bro?
I had those Guy Silver. What's the Guy Fieri?
The Kumas?
Kumas.
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 Oh my god.
The Kakuma.
We went to that expensive restaurant, and Kuma's was right next door in Fulton Market.
No, Kuma was on the corner by itself.
Kuma on Belmont.
It's on Belmont.
It's in Fulton Market too.
No, it's
Their
not.
building is closed.
Oh, the one at Fulton
got a
Market
bear.
might be.
It's got a bear logo.
I don't know
right?
what Kumas is. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Yes,
bear
yes,
logo?
yes.
They might.
Yes,
I'm
they
talking
do.
about
They got a bear. It's
I'm
a
talking about
bear.
the- I'm talking
It's a
about the
bear like an
original.
orange triangle or something, or
Yeah,
an
I'm
orange
talking
circle.
about the original one that was on Belmont on the corner next to right this on the park.
Oh yeah, the one on Belmont is still open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
I've
about
never
that
tried
one,
it. I've never
man,
tried it.
bro.
They said they have to
No,
put
Kuma's
burgers
fire.
in jam.
Man,
Hey,
I have to try
hey.
it. I have to
Bro.
try it.
man.
But you got to talk about Ashaval though.
Thank you. I was just about to say small
Ashaval.
Cheval. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Ashaval burger.
Small Cheval is good. But say technically Ashaval.
Ashaval, small Cheval is the Ashaval
Wait,
tiny
where's that
spot.
Brother.
Ashaval
It's
is
right there. It's in Fulton Market.
it's in Fulton Market. Yeah.
It's on the corner.
West
I forgot
Loop.
what corner, but it's on the corner.
What's that? Let's go to West
I
Loop, ain't
think
it?
Dearborn.
That's West Loop.
The one downtown is on Randolph.
Become legendary. Says, I was high one day and ate a Kuma burger, and it felt like I was eating a cloud.
Bro, it's great.
Bro,
It's great. It's great.
Told you.
It's great.
Man.
It's phenomenal.
Phenomenal, bro.
I never heard of this place. This
Bro,
is
man, because
I stopped eating a lot of that stuff.
it's like homemade, so it's not processed. It's like they sit there and make these homemade patties, and the ingredients is fresh.
Yep.
Man, the bun is like glazed. Oh my God, I'm about to smack myself. Man, I'm salivating.
He is salivating.
Man,
He like my son right now. My son just sitting in his mouth and just slob on himself.
right, bro, man, that's some of the best.
He been
burgers
drinking
I
all the
ever
Kuma
had.
burgers.
Bro, I literally waited like an hour and a half wait time for a burger in there.
That's how long it takes.
When it first came out, yes.
Oh.
It was wait time
No.
was 2 hours,
No.
3 hours. Yes.
No, I got all y'all. Billy Goats.
I just said
Billy Goat Tavern.
When?
Cheeseburger.
Yeah, I like that cheeseburger. With
So sorry.
I didn't hear that. My fault.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
it ain't
Somebody else
nothing
like
on
Let me
that.
rephrase that.
Oh, Cubs
I'm
fans
sorry.
out there.
I'm sorry. No. Rephrase that. Ribeye steak sandwich from Billy Goats.
now you got my interest.
Yes. Pickles with some mustard. Oh, crack.
A question for you.
I'm talking about a ribeye steak.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
a Chicago style hot dog guy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the only way to eat hot dog.
No other way. No other way.
Well, I shouldn't say that because I grew up a Sonic the Hedgehog fan. So I will get a chili cheese dog with the works.
I make them at the crib.
I will get a chili cheese dog with the works.
I say shout out to my kids. They're like,
and
Dad,
lose
Dad,
my
Dad,
mind.
can you make me chili cheese dogs? Yeah, my
Bro,
kids just love them chili cheese
I
dogs.
love a chili
I
cheese
tried
dog.
that
bro.
like when I was younger, but I'm not into that.
Man,
Right,
hey, I
I love a
grew
chili
up
cheese
eating
dog.
pork and beans and hot dogs. So yeah, chili cheese dog is right up my alley.
Hey, D-Lab, I do agree with you. Billy Goat don't season their meat.
No, I'm talking about a ribeye steak.
Uh-oh.
Dang, see,
delicious.
back up 15. You go from 7 to 15.
Yeah,
Just
but
that
it's a
quick.
long way. It's a long way. What? Luke Garza still being in the league is crazy to me.
Really?
What is Luke Garza good at?
Taking fouls.
Following directions.
Taking fouls.
Ain't got his shape in at least 7 years.
Gotten a shot. Like a real shot to be decent.
Didn't he start on the?
I thought he was on Minnesota all this time.
Was he?
Yeah.
What are you
He made it
doing?
to- I thought he made it.
Nah, they're just throwing the
That's
game.
a Warriors thought.
They're gonna stretch this out to make money.
No, they not. They don't want it. They don't think they can.
This is a
Stretch
four.
this out
this
to
is
make
a-
money.
This is a
Joe,
6 to 7
Joe.
game series.
They have to play the game. So-
I know.
Oh, you talking about the series?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant
They're
they
gonna
were
get-
stretching the game out.
I'm just looking at the picture of this thing.
Oh, you looking at that Kuma burger?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
bro. And I go tonight.
Did y'all like Red Robin?
I mess with
No.
Red Robin.
I do.
No.
I mess with
Red
I
Robin.
mess with
No.
the Monster Burger.
No,
You know what the
Monster
thing
Burger
is with,
it
with
was
burgers
too
like
salty.
that.
It was too salty.
You know what? From what I remember, you yes, I agree.
No, you know what the thing is with burgers like that is I feel like just having a burger.
Dang, they came on that.
That's all that is. I want a burger and you're a better burger than just a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah.
That's all Red Robin ever was for me.
Mm-hmm. That's curious.
Yeah, I see why you say this does look like a natural, like the bun
What's up,
looks
bro?
soft.
Man,
The lettuce
told you, look,
looks for real.
bro.
Jesus.
Oh, it said you called me twice after.
Jesus. What is this? Oh, the other stuff on
Man,
Metallica
Oh, all right,
burger.
Metallica burger. Yes,
All right, peace.
is that the one with the egg on it?
Hey, you know who got
Yes.
one? Y'all ever
Whoa!
so when we was in the
Man,
hospital.
hold on a second. You have never had a burger till you've had an egg yolk on your burger. I was stuck on it. Like, no, I can't eat that. I want no egg boat.
Yeah,
Man,
I've
put
had
an
that.
egg.
To this day.
Put
I like
that
it. I
egg,
can
that
do
egg
egg on
yolk
the
on my burger. I was like, this.
I want
This is-
Legendaries don't
This
like
is
Red Robin.
great.
I want the burger when I bite into it to bust in my mouth.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Whoa.
I like how you
can't-
threw the flag and the
He
challenge.
can't even
I
challenge
don't know
it.
what to think. Whoa.
Get out of here. You
I'm
can't
challenging.
Whoa.
I'm
Man,
challenging.
I was-
I
Whoa.
want that
Hey.
burger to
Whoa. Hey.
I want that yolk a little runny. You know what I mean?
Cut his mic off. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Hey, when you
Take that for what you will.
Hey, when you're talking about that burger like that, sometimes you gotta take that L.
Hey, bro.
Man,
Said what I said,
I
stand on it.
Hey.
And you want to know what's crazy?
I
Drew
hear you,
sided with y'all, but low key he's with me.
No, I am. I said, bro. I wouldn't have said that on the air about.
Oh, hey, look, you get what you get.
The egg.
Call me Chad Johnson.
Right, I went in there.
I ain't got no
meat,
bro. Nah, you want to know what's crazy? I never watched the full thing. I didn't know he also said, I got the surgery, so it's not a problem no more.
Yes.
That's nuts.
Oh, you just hear
I
that?
didn't know that he said that.
Man,
That's insane.
No, he did because he shut up. He said, I thought I was the man, but then I pulled.
He said, I got the surgery and it's never been a problem again. That's
right.
Nuts. That's wild.
Because he said he realized he was in there and he said he didn't have enough meat.
Lloyd Dingle said, clip it.
I love that name.
Lloyd Dingle. Oh,
Adam asked earlier if we hooped. Yeah, I hooped.
Y'all hooped.
bro, we used to play.
I used to hoop with Jordan.
Yeah,
I never hooped with Pat. I didn't
Hey,
Pat recently.
my brother has been trying to get me back into tournament shape again, and bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Basketball is calling me like a Green Goblin mask.
Because you
bro.
can still do it.
You better do it.
Aren't you 30?
Look at you. You're weak.
You better.
Kermit. That's that Kermit with that.
No, it's the Green Goblin mask in Spider-Man 1 when he's sitting there. He's like, no,
I know I can't.
No, I don't want to do it.
Look at you. You're weak.
That's how
Bro,
I feel right
you better do it now before
Bro,
you hit 35.
Bro, I looked at
Hit
that
it before you hit
basketball.
35.
I looked at the basketball in my corner. I was like, bro, I went to the gym. I ain't gonna lie. I went to the gym, right? And I'm out there, and they shooting around. I'm just like, no one's good. But I'm also thinking like where I was when I was hooping every day versus where I'm at now. I'm like, bro, if I could get back, like literally no one on that court is good. And I'm not 30 points. I'm not putting up 30. But I'm gonna give you 15 rebounds. I'm gonna give you 10 blocks. I know how to play good defense. I know how to stay in front of you. I'm gonna steal the basketball. I'm Pat Bev.
I miss being
I'm
the
Pat
number one.
Bev.
I miss being the number one pick when I used to walk in the gym. Oh, we gonna win. I got him. And now I'm the old guy. It's like
Now see, I was never the number one pick because I was wearing my glasses.
I was the number one pick.
I will walk on the court.
But see, that means you're a glue guy that we need that guy the second, third pick.
Until I started going to the same gyms all the time.
Uh-huh.
Then it was Pat here.
People
Pat,
got used to you.
Hey, we got Pat.
Yeah, but
got
that
Pat.
means if you're gonna rebound,
Like
because you got to get your score, you got to get your rebound, your defender.
Oh, come on now.
I
Wait
love
a
playing with hard
minute. Hold on.
players.
Question. Has anybody seen Draymond in the last half of this
He's
third
right
quarter?
there. He's standing right there. He's literally on the court.
He ain't made no impact. He's basically ain't did nothing.
He's a triple single guy.
It's 20 again. It's 20 again. Like it got back to 20 real quick. It was 7.
They on
A minute ago.
They on an 18-4 run.
They're letting them have this game. They're going back home.
At least it ain't 43 like
I like
OKC
doing it
smoked
this way because it's still early enough for a little nap.
I told you I'm down.
Get a little dice roll.
I'm off work tomorrow.
Oh.
I gotta get up and go do.
You ain't doing
that.
that.
Stupid.
You gonna roll the dice.
You're not gonna get
I gotta
up,
go to the
ass.
bathroom.
You're not getting up. We're
Yeah,
gonna
do
start
that.
9
Oh,
o'clock.
you gonna roll the
No,
bathroom?
I gotta take my daughter to school, and I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
Hey, you do gotta
to the
upload
city.
that video tonight.
Oh, you know what? Let me do that right, guy.
No. You
Yeah.
do it when we play now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we live right now,
Dang.
and we also got it's
Where
recorded
is
to
the
the
video?
drive. Yes,
Nap time.
Backpack.
Win the last game?
No,
I don't think so.
no.
You gotta get Joe to
Paris
win. That's
did.
what he'll get.
Hey,
No, he did. He got the first win.
I did win.
He win.
I
he
won the first game.
He won the
and
first
then-
one.
No, I won the first one.
No, I won the first one, and
Did
then
you?
someone won the second game.
did.
I know I won one of them.
I
You ain't
won the
a
first
damn
game.
thing.
No, I actually won.
Yeah, Joe did.
I do love a good game of nap. Hey man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page if you have not done so. What? Oh, it's a filter.
Oh
my God.
I was like, what's happening?
I
I
was like,
was like, who are these
oh,
Caucasian
Jerry.
children?
Right, they on they on the straight coke.
Hey man, I gotta give a quick shout out to my my little cousin, man. He was in the hospital over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, man. Got to end up dealing with a bone virus. So prayers up to you, little fam.
Hey,
Stay safe
real.
out there, cuzzo. And you say Rip? He alive?
No, I said for real.
Oh, I thought he said Rip.
Told you
I was like, he's alive, bro.
You got bad hearing.
Shout out to Lil Cuz, man. Get well soon. Oh, this crazy. Oh, the filters are crazy.
Oh, it made him like a girl.
He's like,
Hey, all you can do is laugh at it too.
I got the mama too.
Shout out to Become Legendarius, man. Kick this trash teams T-Wolves. I don't know if they trash, Adam. I don't know if they trash.
Actually, it's funny.
They look like Total Recall.
They do.
When I
Oh, yeah.
Hey, so y'all older than me. So when I watched that movie, first off, the movie came out in what, 99? 98?
No, like 91.
He's talking about the newer version.
No, I didn't see the newer version.
Total Recall was
Recall
like
came
90.
out like 90.
Okay, so either way, I when I finally saw it, that last scene freaked me out. That last scene was in my dreams
I haven't
for
seen
2
it
weeks.
so long. I don't even remember.
What are you talking about? You talking about the last
When they go out into the air,
right before
and they that's why he was making fun of it.
1990. Yeah, 1990.
Bro,
I didn't know that was
Bro, it was like claymation. It was like a claymation face, bro. It scared the crap out of me.
Bro, think about all
when I was
the
little,
AI
I
back
seen
then.
that. Yeah, that did kind of freak me out.
It freaked
It was
me out. It was
From
two
what I
movies that freaked
remember.
me out. That end scene in Total Recall and Sign. Sign F me up.
Signs?
Yeah, F
You
me
mean
up.
with M.
Joaquin
Night
Phoenix?
Shyamalan?
Was Joaquin Phoenix? No, M. Night Shyamalan. Was Joaquin Phoenix in that
No,
movie?
not.
Oh, you talking
No,
about when
that's
they
the villain.
when they put all the signs in the cornfields?
No, that was the
Talking about
alien.
alien
No,
movie?
that's Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg.
Yes.
No, that was
Mel
Mark
Gibson?
No,
No,
yeah,
that's
with Mel
Mark
Gibson.
Wahlberg.
Yes,
With Mel
Joaquin
Gibson.
the Male. Yeah.
I thought that
Who's
was
he
Mark.
was
Joaquin
Mel.
Phoenix in it.
He
Oh, was it?
Mel. Yeah, that was it.
Hey, I ain't watched
That was
movie
it was an
since.
alien.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I still ain't watched that movie.
Are you serious?
I watched that movie at 10.
Have you seen The
once.
Village?
It's
I was
jumpy.
done.
A lot of jumps in there.
Bro, only thing I remember is
Oh, it's
the
Joaquin Phoenix.
one funny part that
Suspense
cracked
is
me up
crazy.
I thought
was when that mug was out in the
Mark Wahlberg was in
cornfield.
the other one.
And he was in the cornfield and he turned and seen that alien
That
leg
leg.
and dropped the flashlight.
Yo.
He was booking. I said, ain't no way he running that fast, bro. You know?
Mel was
He
gone,
running,
bro.
You know
I
who
remember
runs?
that.
Tom Cruise runs.
He runs in every
I
dang
saw
movie.
that last Mission
You
Impossible.
want to know why?
He's a-
Tom Cruise is 5'4".
I'm just saying, but
Everybody
booking.
5'4" should be moving
he's
that
a small
fast.
He's
guy.
booking.
He's a small
Here we
guy.
go.
Tom,
No,
Cruise,
hey,
Tom
but-
Cruise be sounding a little different. Mel sound like Tom like
But- But no, Mark
Tall in
Mark
all the movies.
They shoot off
I
everything
know.
like this.
I know he was so tall.
but Mark Wahlberg was in the other M. Night joint. It was the one with the
When everybody
nature.
was
The nature was
that
turned against.
freaked me out.
That was crazy
The old
too.
lady was banging her head up against the
Oh,
glass.
Yo, the guy turned the
yeah.
lawnmower
That
on.
freaked-
With the
freaked me out.
eyes, where
Yes.
where if you looked up
Yes.
at the light,
Yeah.
it
No.
changed you.
No, it was the air.
Was
Because
it the air?
John
Yeah.
Leguizamo was in it. It was the air. It was something in the air with the
It was the
plants.
pollen coming off of the plants. Because the one
You
dude
couldn't
turned
get
the
away from
lawnmower.
it.
The dude turned the lawnmower on.
and ran over.
Yeah, his own-
Yeah,
so it's like,
yeah.
People were
Crazy.
jumping off the building. Some chick like
Crazy.
stuck herself.
Yeah.
That freaked me out. That was a movie. I was like, yeah, I'm not seeing this again.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The movies that scare me, like the zombie stuff and all that, and to be honest with you, science probably wouldn't scare me today.
I'm ready for
But
the zombie
it
It's
was
apocalypse.
suspenseful.
it was very
I'm ready for the zombie
suspenseful. It was
apocalypse.
no zombie apocalypse is different.
I
The
never saw
the
that
things
one.
that freak me out are the ones where it's just like nature turned on you.
It's
Mm.
possible.
Because I can't fully say that's not gonna happen. Hey, what happened to you? Hey, you know, the wind just said we're gonna make you kill yourself by putting a pathogen in the air.
I forget-
What?
Did they? I don't think they actually really
Oh,
explained it at
come
the end
on.
of the movie though.
What,
that's
son?
what it was.
Because they not Signs, the other movie with
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg. Because
it was an evolution of the ecosystem.
I got you, but there was moments
I
where there was a
remember
plot
this,
hole.
but I don't remember
I feel
watching
like there was a
it
plot
or
hole.
feeling like it was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a bad plot hole because
was
like
bad
how did
plot.
he make it through when he probably shouldn't have? They're
I
all
think he was amused.
Oh, go bear with the two
I
edge.
feel like he was amused. I feel like he was amused.
67 points
Maybe,
in three
maybe.
quarters.
I don't know.
Yee.
It's been a while
We
since
need
I watched
Steph.
it.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch it again. I saw that at the movies.
Have you guys seen The Village? That was
No.
really good. That was
That
in Night
was old.
Shyamalan.
Yeah, back in the day.
Somebody
the
told
old,
me.
yeah, the village.
I don't know if you want to give it away, but somebody told me that There were.
I think
people that
enough
were just
time has
keeping them
passed.
Scared.
Yeah,
I think enough
It
time has
wasn't
passed.
really anybody out there. It was just the people trying
it's
to keep
current
it
day
in.
right now. But them jokers was growing up the whole time. Thing. Well,
I love Jordan
Yeah, I
going,
did,
I don't know if
yeah.
you want to get a plot away.
Yeah.
it's been out for
It's
20
been out
years.
for 30 years
I
ago.
just say something 15 years later. I was gonna see that.
I don't know if you
Yeah,
want to get a
that-
plot
that-
away.
Shout out to Samurai J.
no.
Aren't you in Japan?
No.
He said The Happening.
That's Brandon.
No.
Samurai J is who?
Brandon Green.
Brandon, yeah, it's different. guy.
Samurai J is somebody else.
Who's in
Brandon Green.
Brandon Green is in Japan.
I thought Samurai J.
No, Samurai
Yeah,
J
you
just
just
has
thinking
Samurai
about
in
the
his
name.
name and he's racist.
You know what's crazy? That was not the connotation I made. That really wasn't the connotation.
Gotta get back to the past. Samurai Jack.
That wasn't. No, somebody's from Brandon Green. I
Well, you went to China. That's all. You're more racist because at least he was in Japan.
That was my favorite song.
That was China.
Oh, that was somebody in. Whatever.
That man with Brandon. He's telling you who's in Japan. Brandon Green is in Japan.
He's probably in the
I don't remember Brandon. I thought it was somebody else.
Let's
Happening.
get
That's
down
the
to
name of the movie.
business.
I was
Well,
trying to say
thanks,
that was
Jordan JC.
What?
That's why we brought up Samurai J.
Oh,
Yeah, because he said The Happening.
sorry.
This guy sucks.
He's in a food coma over
Sorry.
there.
I'm in a meat coma right now.
Nico.
Just thinking about that Kuma burger.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And that
If
Kuma
mess was
burger
open
different.
Right now,
Hey,
yeah,
I ain't
could've
gonna
did it.
Man.
stunt to you, bro. It's a spot up the street on by dang, what's the hospital my kids was born at? Lutheran. No,
Lutheran.
no, good. No, not good.
Good
Sam.
Samaritan's in Downers Grove.
Lutheran.
No, not good. Sam.
Lutheran is on 75th,
no
but
good.
it's
Sam
west.
is in Downers Grove.
That's what. No, Good Samaritan. That's what I said.
Sorry, Samurai.
But I said Lutheran is on west. Lutheran's out
He
west.
said that's wild.
No,
My bad, bro.
Advocate. Which Advocate were they born at? It's not Good Sam. It's not Lutheran.
It's Christ.
It's not Christ.
The other one
It's
is
not Condell.
the other one's the other
That's
one.
crazy.
It's South
Should I
Suburban.
remember that? Is that a thing you should remember? Where were your kids born?
You should.
Chicago Heights and then Rush. Cameron was Rush and the girls were Chicago Heights.
Yeah, you
should know
should have
that.
asked me because I got no kids.
That's South Suburban. It was South
Where your
Suburban.
kids born?
Chicago Heights.
I
South
don't know.
Chicago Heights.
Yeah, see?
And they tore the dang hospital down. It's not even there no
It's not
more.
even there no more.
Like it didn't even
Close it.
exist.
It doesn't. They tore it down. It's like
It's just
don't even exist
grass.
no more. It's just grass.
It's grass. Not grass.
Grass.
Actually, my son was
Illinois
coaching-
Masonic.
That's not even an advocate, is it?
Yeah, it is. Illinois Masonic Advocate. Shut up.
Father of the Year.
Whatever.
Okay.
They were born. I was there.
I'm
I'm still in their lives.
Hey,
At least you're on the birth.
buddy
certificate.
here.
Thank God.
Definitely on the birth certificate. It's a burger spot up there, DMK Burger.
What do I? I've
Fire.
heard of that.
Fire.
Wait. Isn't
You want to
that,
talk about the egg
offset
busting
of-
in your mouth?
Is it MK Burger? Are you sure it's It's not.
No, it's
MK
DMK Burger. I know
feel
that
like-
for a fact.
Okay.
Because I ate there a lot because both my kids are NICU kids, so we was there for a while. So we had DMK Burger. We used to go up to Cheesy's. I don't know if y'all know about Cheesy's. Gourmet grilled cheese, ladies and gentlemen. You ever had a pulled pork grilled cheese?
I have.
Oh,
I have. I had it up north on
Oh.
I had it up north at this place that's close to this place called Campers. On North Avenue. It was like pulled pork and like Gouda and some other
Oh,
cheeses.
yeah.
Man,
yeah.
we talking about
Gruyere.
man, we talking about I ain't gonna trip the north side got some of the
North side got some spots.
got some stuff that you
And
had
they
as
got a
kid,
Philly
but
spot.
make it so much better.
Bro, they got a Philly spot around the corner that's on
Bro, I used to
Point
go to
on
this
the
place.
north
This
side.
place go to I used to go to this place called Happy Campers, and the pizza was
That
like
sound like a different spot.
no, it was a pizza spot.
Sound
but it was
like there
pizza
were
you had in
exposed
grammar
breasts
school.
at that spot.
No, it was not. But I wish it was now. Think about it.
When you said
Happy
that,
Camper sound like a wild name.
No, Happy Camper had
That sound
pizza.
like a version
That,
of Hooters.
Happy Camper was a pizza place that had pizza that reminded you of the pizza you used to eat in grammar school.
Oh, the square joints?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Fire.
I do love this.
you made me think
That's
of
kind of why I like
more
Jack
so
Pizza.
on a chain aspect, but the wreck from Potbellies. I love.
Oh, the rack is
Oh,
good.
With-
right,
with
that's-
the-
you
man,
with
that's
the-
right,
can't go
man,
wrong with the
man,
rack.
can't go
Good
with
with the
that.
Swiss
Can't go
cheese.
wrong,
When you
yes.
said all that, the meat that they add to it and the Swiss cheese, man, I
Can't
actually
go
love
wrong
that.
with the rack. Boy, we've been having a lot of food combos. You guys.
Are you hungry again?
I am.
Yeah, calm yourself
I
down.
just want a burger. I just want a burger.
A burger. A burger?
That's the problem with Chicago. We got a bunch of small burgers, but our burger chains are like mid to me.
Really?
The burger chains.
I think
Like the normal
chains.
like
well, I mean, listen, like I said, I think Portillo's is elite.
Like
I love Portillo's burger.
I like the
I
smell.
love
No,
Portillo's
I like
burger.
the smell of.
Grill
I like the
of it,
smell of the Portillo's burger more than the taste.
I
Portillo's
love
burger is
Portillo's
delicious.
burger.
I like
The
it.
smell
You get yeah, easily.
I don't like Five
Easily.
Guys.
Easily.
I don't
Five,
like Five Guys.
Five Guys
Five
is
Guys
good.
is-
Five Guys
no,
too
Five-
expensive for that tiny burger.
Five Guys is like an upgraded
Shack?
Burger King to me.
Shake Shack too expensive
I
for
don't
that
think I've
tiny
been
burger.
there.
Shake Shack is okay, but I like Shake Shack. I like that bun. That bun tastes really good.
Yeah. You like the bun at Shake Shack?
Antonio
Yeah.
Esparza said Shake Shack is underrated.
Yeah, I'm not a Shake Shack guy. Really.
I don't think I haven't been to Shake Shack.
It is expensive. I will
Only
admit.
problem I had with Shake Shack is I walked out of there with a burger and fries for me and my wife for $35.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie. And by the way, this about to get fat. Underrated ham sandwich spot.
Ham sandwich?
Think about what's the ham everybody goes to.
Blackened ham?
No, the ham like at all the holidays. What's the ham you getting?
Honey.
Big one.
Honey baked ham,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Honey baked ham is a restaurant. If you go into a honey baked ham, they have elite lemonade.
Oh,
They will give you
I
a
get the
ham
whole
sandwich and a soup
I've never
for like $12.
I've never been there. I've been there to buy like hams
know where this place
for gatherings and stuff, but I
Bro,
never went in there for a
They make
sandwich.
food.
Didn't know that.
We got one up the street from us on Roosevelt as you go toward the liquor store. So I'll stop in there for a little ham sandwich. Oh, dominant, bro.
I can't buy a ham sandwich. I
Why
can't buy
not,
ham
bro?
sandwich
When
like
I'm
that.
talking, it's honey baked
Yeah,
ham
that shit
slice,
is-
bro.
that
I
shit
can't.
is-
And I'm talking about that
do
mug.
it.
You talk about a glazed bun just like that right there. Jesus.
I can't.
One bad week.
I
Oh, that got bad quick.
I can't do that.
Go get a
But
drink.
I make a phenomenal pastrami and corned beef sandwich from the crib.
corned beef guy.
You're not a beef guy?
I'm a beef guy. I'm not a corned beef.
I'm a
guy.
corned beef
corned
hash
beef.
for breakfast kind of guy.
I know, right? I need to go to Minnesota. But you ain't a corned beef guy?
Not really.
Dude, that's why you think AP Deli is so good then.
I do. No, that was
I
me.
thought you
was
co-signed
me.
that too.
No, that was me.
Oh.
I said the same spot
That was me.
Man,
I mean, AP Deli still
you're
is
not a
good,
corned
though.
beef guy?
I love corned beef.
I never.
Hot corned beef.
It's gotta be hot.
I never.
But the
ate-
mayonnaise was cold.
I
though.
never ate
Mayonnaise was
corned
warm.
beef like that, and so it's never been a part of my life. It's good,
I think it's because my pops put me on the AP
but I've
Deli. I
never
liked it so
eaten
much.
corned
It
beef
was-
like
man,
that.
man put me on
Probably because
mayonnaise.
it's like memories.
Man, that put me on mayonnaise. Mayonnaise corned beef.
I ain't never had mayonnaise. So I don't know what to
What
compare
animal
it
does
to.
a corned beef come from?
A corned hand? No, just kidding.
Actually, that's a
No.
good question.
It comes from a cow.
That's concerning.
It's coming- it comes from the
Cow?
cow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
What
don't know.
makes it corned?
It's
The way
kind of
they,
like
the
it's kind
way
of like
they do
pickled.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
pickled beef is pickled beef.
Yeah, but no
corned
corn.
beef is
Yeah,
pickled. I ain't
yeah.
never had it. It don't taste pickled to me.
I know. So I was giving correlation. It's not.
Antonio
pickled,
said,
yeah.
"Bro doesn't like corned beef, but likes honey ham." Are those the same? I feel like
No.
those are nowhere near the same world.
No.
It's
different. It's
it-
totally
It
different.
looks the same, but it's not the same kind of meat.
it's the same kind of deli meat type of deal. Because honey ham. Is
No,
like a
no, no.
deli
But I'm
meat type of
talking.
deal.
I'm talking about when you get a honey baked ham. You're not cutting thin ham slices.
No, they-
You
they-
cutting a doggone
Unless
chunk
you're
of
doing that
ham.
deli sandwich
That's
thing,
what they
yeah.
giving you when I'm talking about a honey ham.
They do have thin sliced ham for deli meat. What's a good deli meat sandwich?
Okay, corned beef gets its name from the traditional curing process where the meat is covered in corns of salt, which are large, coarse grains of rock salt. So I told you it's kind of like pickled, but it's like
No, pickled is in
No,
a juice.
I know, but I'm saying,
Yeah,
but
it
but
ain't pickled to me.
I was should say more brine. So I was trying to say because it was not just rest cut; it was what they did to it after the cut. So that's what they do. It's cured in corns of salt and grains of rock salt.
When are you coming home?
That's my daughter.
I miss
Oh,
you, Dad.
never mind.
She doesn't feel
No,
good.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she
I
doesn't?
apologize. That was too funny.
Man, that's going around, bro.
No.
I think the change of weather.
I thought that was the wife. I was gonna make funny. I'm not gonna make funny for the daughter.
Yeah, no. She got her nose all stopped up.
You
was
know,
trying
when
to
I
see
left the
what's
house
going-
today, my daughter was sitting there. She was coughing and doing all that. I was like,
Because it
What's
went
wrong
from
with you?
because it went from
But I
70
told
to
her she's
50.
she wearing flip flops all day. I'm like, it's cold out. You're losing heat in your feet and your head. So you can't just act like it's summertime outside. And this weather change is weird because what 2 days ago it was like 70.
It was 70 and then dropped down to 50.
Yeah,
and
like,
then it's
put some
going.
shoes
And it's
on.
going right back
down there.
It's going.
Yeah, it was
50
like
today.
65
It's
today.
cold
No,
right
it's,
now.
it's 50 today, bro.
It's freezing.
No, it
out.
was 65 up by me. I was
Yeah.
outside.
It's cold. by
No,
us.
downtown it was 50, and out here it was 57.
It wasn't even 50 downtown. Well, I was in the sun maybe, but it's warm where I was at. The only reason I put on a coat to come down here was because I was like, it's gonna be 10, 11 o'clock at night when we get out of here. So I didn't want to have to deal with the cold weather at night.
All right, fellas, best Mexican food.
Techlequins.
We getting. Hey, this is why I wanted to do this.
El Salto. Pretty
Techlequins.
good.
I do like El
Very
Salto
good.
in my area. But
El Salto in
overall,
Indiana
I'm going
is
to the
pretty good.
west side. I'm going on western to out to Toledo.
I'm gonna give you a. I'm gonna
What'd
actually,
you call me?
Oh
I-
no!
I'm
no,
gonna give you
what's
the
the name of
Peppies
that
on
spot?
the Peppies on
You can't say
100.
the
the fact
You
that
can't
you
say
go
No,
the
no,
Peppies.
Peppies.
no.
You can't go to Peppi's.
I'm telling you on 111th Street.
What's that
Now,
spot?
Peppi's
It's
on
111 is
the
good.
ones on 111th is
It's
legit.
on 22nd.
That's the only one.
It's like 22nd or something. It's got the big old wooden tables. Oh man,
I got one
what's
on
the name?
18th Street.
No, it's not Noella. What is it called?
I got
Oh,
one on
my
18th.
God.
I got one on Roosevelt. No, Roosevelt
It's on
and
like 22nd. It's got these
No.
big old
18th
big old tables.
and like Western over in Pilsen.
Yeah, Western has a lot of.
It's
good spots.
delicious Mexican food.
Up and down
They
West.
speak
Now,
Spanish.
hold on. What's the price range?
The place I'm.
No,
$20,
because I'm thinking right. Like I don't know if y'all been to Lena Brava in Fulton Market.
I've heard of it.
You
but
spending
no.
$60.
But no, I haven't.
You spending $60,
It depends.
Lena
It depends on
Bravo.
what you're going at because it's a spot that I go
Lena
to.
Bravo.
but you getting a dinner.
Yeah.
It's the
Ashland.
one I go to that's up north from like Ashland and like I want to say Addison, and I get red snapper. It's the only place to
At a
sell red
Mexican
snapper.
Getting
And
Mexican red snapper.
Mexican, whoa, it's grilled
He
red
said,
snapper.
"Whoa,
Man, bro, that's what they name for. They give you a
I
whole,
might
they
swerve
give-
in that corner." Whoa,
They give you
I
a
think
whole red
Taqueria
snapper.
Los Comales. I think is the spot off Ashland and 18th Street. I think that's the one. Delicious.
man. But like I said, it all depends on what you're looking for. You looking for authentic, or you talking about
No,
your
Yeah,
just
this
your
might
basic,
be it.
your basic taco
I
joint?
think this is it.
I'm trying to
Because-
find it.
has
because
Pilsen's
your
got great
Nueva
Mexican food.
Leon fire,
I feel like I know where you.
man. Nueva Leon
Well,
fire.
see, this is the thing. So this one of my favorite spots, Mexican, but it's more birria. So it's
like
on the
birria.
south side. It's
Man, bump all that. I
what's it
want a
called?
Jibarito.
Birrieta Zaragoza.
You got me one a
I
Jibarito.
don't know if that's how you say it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Birrieta
You start off-
Man,
Zaragoza.
honestly,
That-
if we
that
going
was- that
straight,
is the best.
if you going straight burrito, it's this spot in Summit. Burrito is fire.
Hey, if we going straight burrito, I put El Famous up against a lot of
No,
people.
this
Famous
dude,
burrito.
this
El
dude-
Famous
Well,
giving you a
Lloyd
full
Dingle,
one.
I'd like to
this
say that
dude-
we
this
are
dude-
well-traveled
this
Chicagoans.
place shuts down.
What'd he
El
say?
Famous.
He said for some South Side Sox fans, y'all do like coming up north. We're all. I worked all around
I'm
the
a
city.
Cubs fan,
Well,
so-
he's
No,
not
I
a
work-
Sox fan. He a Cubs fan.
I do like the
Cubs
Sox.
fan.
He a
I-
Chicago fan.
I'm a
I am a
fat.
Chicago
I'm a,
fan.
I'm a
Chicago
fat
fan.
boy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
travel
yeah,
for
yeah,
food.
yeah.
No, but I travel all around.
I travel for food.
When I used to work at the Y, they had locations everywhere, so I would have all those pockets all around the city.
No, I just
This
travel
guy.
for food.
I don't travel for food.
I travel
I
for food.
definitely travel.
I would be
I
sitting.
travel
I'll
for
be
food.
sitting at the crib at 10 o'clock. Like
Hey,
I'm gonna go to the north side.
hey,
for
I
some
didn't.
food.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done been sitting on the south side,
Yeah.
and it took a solid 40-minute ride up north.
Yep.
Y'all are
To go get me
dedicated.
some food.
Yeah.
Man, I'm 5 minutes from the house, wherever I can get.
Oh,
When I
no,
go get
sir.
breakfast and it's late, I go to my diner in downtown.
Right, bro.
Griddle
I
24.
travel for food.
Griddle
Like I said,
24, yeah.
I said I'm an undercover fat
I
boy.
see
I
the
travel.
single thing happening there. You know what I'm saying?
No, that you take your
Hey,
your
my
lady
boy.
there.
I have brought food back to my wife at 2:00 in the morning last week.
That's because you're straight.
No, they ain't. I'm like, no, they ain't. I'm like, get in the car, hey, let's go.
hey, last week, that day we didn't do the morning breeze.
Oh yeah, you yeah.
She said, "I want bacon and pancakes." I was like, "I
Bacon
got
Bacon
you, baby."
pancakes,
Got
bacon,
you
bacon
now.
pancakes. Take some bacon and put it in the pancake. Bacon
Oh, my
pancakes.
goodness, yes.
Man, so
Lloyd said this most
Mexican
towards
is kinda
Pat.
hard.
Lloyd, I ain't gonna lie to you. When we was on the south side, we was eating at holes in the wall, bro.
Yes.
We was
Yes,
eating at
sir.
holes in the
Those
wall.
are
We
the
were not
best.
going to the spots where it was like the known spots. So like our hot dog spot was Fat Johnny's.
Hey,
Did you go to Fat Johnny? Did you know Fat Johnny's?
no, I did.
Bro, when I tell you, Fat Johnny's.
I used to go Red Hot.
No, so look, this is the thing. Fat Johnny's was such a specific because my grandma was off 82nd. Fat Johnny's was so incredibly specific to, bro, it was his house. The dude was literally fat and his name was Johnny. He built for years. It was a Joe would build it. It was a roof, 2 4x8s, and a stand. And he put a hot dog fryer in there. Or a hot dog steamer in it.
Yeah.
He used to make Chicago dogs, used to make beef, used to make all this stuff. It was his crib. And then the city came in like 2010 and was like, you need a license. But you got to think about this. 2010, Fat Johnny's been open since like 75. Hey, you ain't got no license.
You don't like you making money.
Yep, sure don't.
No,
Got that down.
He was killing them. It was the go-to spot for us. So like, it's literally like everywhere we went on the south side was like hole in the walls, unless it was pizza.
Lloyd is an idiot.
On the south side.
He said, I've been to a couple holes in the wall. They didn't serve food.
Well, hey Lloyd. Hey Lloyd.
They serve something else.
Hey,
they serve something else.
Hey,
Do
Drew.
you see any other cars out there, Junior?
Sometimes you go to a hole in the wall and you got to bring your own meat.
You see the other
cars in the.
That's a Dingle reference.
See the other cars outside,
Is
Junior?
it a guy or a girl?
See the other cars out there, Junior? Oh God!
Y'all gonna laugh at this. My go-to hot dog spot. I would go to with my dad to pick up some wood at Home Depot.
Pick up some what?
That did sound bad. Pick up some lumber with my father.
I'm not gonna let you were laying lumber with your dad.
Wow.
Hey, tag team
pipe
action.
too?
I've never
Tag
laid
team
lumber with
back
my
again.
dad.
Tag team back again.
There was always a hot dog stand inside of Home Depot.
It is.
Yeah.
They got
And they had
Oh, the
some
hot
of
dogs at
best
Home
hot
Depot,
dogs.
yeah, it's fire.
I don't know why,
No.
but they were fire.
No, they fire to this day. To this day, it's a great dog.
Bag of chips, yeah.
Amy Frazin said the elotes man, bro, walking down the street.
Oh, the
screaming,
elotes.
Elotes!
Hey, no, they did elotes. And then
Bling,
it's the
bling, bling.
oh my God,
the
what's
ice
it?
cream
The ice cream man.
Yeah.
What's the name of that? Paletas. The
Paletas,
paleta man.
oh.
The paleta.
Or cookies and
Even
cream.
that,
milk,
even
Cookies
that.
and cream.
The milk paleta.
Even that,
The
even
milk
that, right?
paleta.
Even
Fire.
that. Real full disclosure, right? Best Mexican I ever had is street Mexican
Yeah.
in Chicago.
That's
You out at
street
2 in the
food?
morning, you come out of a club.
Or they out there frying on the
Out there frying.
sidewalk.
Hey,
Whoa.
for some reason, it's a 6'7" Mexican dude there.
And
And
smacking.
you like, what's going on? What?
I want some
And
empanadas
it's
and
the
some
it's
Nibelitos.
the 4'5"
some
Mexican
mofongo.
lady cooking it
They're cooking it.
with the 6'7"
queso?
Mexican
We
dude.
got guacamole?
And I never knew why the 6'7" Mexican dude
We
was
got
there until one
queso.
day dude was drunk and didn't want to pay.
And he
And the 6'7" Mexican dude said, "My friend, I think you owe $6.75." By the way, this motion, Buddy was in there.
yes.
He was up.
I was like,
My
"Oh, that's why you're here. I thought you just like hanging around."
No.
friend.
Fire food.
He said,
coming,
"My friend,
coming off
I
them
think you owe
clubs.
$6.75."
Man, coming to them clubs, bro. That's before the taco trucks came around. There was a lady pushing that cart out there making tacos in the alley.
Man, fire.
You know, I want to go to Reynolds again.
Samurai J said, "Pat, do you know a good ramen spot? My favorite ramen spot in the city is Strings Ramen.
Oh man, no, it's a good ramen spot. My
I like
daughter love
Furious
ramen.
Spoon. Furious Spoon is okay.
It's the one in
I've
Chinatown.
heard
My
of Furious
daughter
Springs.
loved
What's that? Is it
my daughter loved this
Mongolian
ramen spot in
barbecue?
Chinatown.
Strings.
Mongolian.
Yeah, Strings. Strings Ramen. It's fire. I think
Man,
they got. I think they
into
got
ramen
the.
like that.
I think they got the best pork belly. I love ramen. Ramen probably my favorite food. If
Really?
my last meal,
So
yeah,
you was anime because that's what ramen got popular with people with anime.
I always liked ramen, so it didn't matter with anime. Like I didn't know. I mean, I always watched anime, but I never put together the fact that what Goku was. That was about to be a pause. What Goku was eating at a very rapid pace was ramen. I just was like, oh, he got a bowl of noodles. Like that looks delicious, but also Asians eat a lot of noodles. And then I just got into ramen because of ramen, like machu ramen.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
No,
I got another one.
my daughter loves
I got
ramen.
another question based off of this. What's your go-to poor people food?
Ramen noodles and grilled cheese. Ramen noodles and grilled cheese, my favorite meal.
People food.
And by the way, I still eat it.
Vienna sausages.
Vienna, you know what? My
Vienna
taste buds
sausages.
changed too much, and it pissed me off.
Vienna sausages.
Or the Aldi Vienna sausages changed. One or the other. We was at 634 rice.
50 cents for a can.
I got Vienna
noodles.
sausages. It was literally when I moved out, I was like, oh, I can buy what I want now.
Hot
So I got
dog.
Vienna sausages and crackers with hot
I
sauce,
used to
right?
put hot dogs in my eggs.
Vienna sausage.
That's delicious.
You said what?
I used to put hot dogs in my eggs. That was delicious.
Hot dogs in your eggs?
Yeah. You know.
Slide that bottle over here, Drew.
He said poor people food.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. One, y'all wasn't poor. Two,
I mean, I'm searching. I'm reaching here. I'm trying to.
two. That was a
noodles.
choice.
I'm trying to relate to
Hey,
you.
Yeah.
hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Hey, Joe. That was a choice. hey, listen. You had
Tune out the.
you had three people here who grew up in not the greatest situation. We always like,
He grew up around the corner from me.
I did not.
You grew up in Matson.
I did not.
How old were you when you moved to Matson?
High school.
You were 15, weren't you?
That's high school.
that's a long time. That's a long time not to be in Matson.
Yeah, he might be wrapped.
Oh yeah, I
You
didn't
clearly
even.
did well enough to move out to the
I
south
didn't even go
suburbs.
back. Yeah, shout out to your people for
say-
moving on up, moving on up
because
to
that brick finally came through.
What is this technically called?
That's
Would
the
this be
brick finally
south
came through.
side-ish? South?
What?
It's just south suburbs. It's not really south side.
South suburbs.
Moving on up to the south suburbs.
South
Yeah.
suburbs.
To a deluxe apartment.
Well,
In the
deluxe
sky.
Still
house.
kind of in a two flat, actually, when you think about what's out here.
To a single family home on the south side. On the deep south side.
But yeah, no, man. That's hog head cheese.
Hog head.
Man,
I've
nice
never had
hog head
that. I
cheese.
keep trying to figure out why is that
Hey,
so good.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Saltines,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What is so good about
We
that?
would
Ain't
do-
that
I don't
grounded up
know.
like
It's
Bro,
ground up everything.
Me and my big my big
It's like
mama
bologna.
would eat hog head cheese. We were doing too well to be eating hog head cheese.
Really?
Hog head
wasn't.
cheese is like
We
you
wasn't.
got
It's-
nothing.
it
This
grind-
is your option.
It's
Right.
ground up the
Her
last
go-to.
things
Yeah.
of the animal.
My big mom was
The
So it's not
from.
even cheese.
No,
I mean, kind of.
no, it is not.
I
Don't
mean-
even lie to the
You
rich
mix
folks in
it
the
with
chat.
cheese?
No, it's
I
called-
The
mean,
cheese part comes
because it's
from.
called hard head cheese. This is called
I
that.
mean, in theory, there was cheese.
It was meat. It was
No, we
meat.
ran out of,
'Cause
we
it's
ran
a
out of
hog
this
head.
space.
Yes,
Right?
It's
You just
no,
ground it up?
no, it's not.
We ran out
It's
of
like
this space
the
going to record
it's
this
like the hooves, the
It's
stuff
not.
that you can't eat,
yeah, you go.
and they
bro.
grind it
you
up.
eat it?
And it's
Uh,
like
The
bologna.
whatchamacallit
What do you
filled
think bologna is?
up. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
or like a hot dog.
What do you think? Right? What do you think? Poor man hot dogs is?
Oh.
That's the ground up stuff, the hooves, the calves,
Yeah.
the stuff you
Pork and
can't
beans
eat.
and hot dogs is my go-to
Yeah.
as well.
No, you pork.
Oh,
beans
pork
was-
and beans and hot dogs elite.
It's
Yeah.
elite.
Eggs
but-
and hot
but-
dogs
but-
threw me off.
But see, but
Yeah.
you gotta have pork and beans and hot dogs. You gotta have enough money for two. The hog head cheese and the sausages. You just ate that.
Hey, Amy Frazin said 10 pounds of hog head cheese from Moo and Oink was $2.
Yes. Man, I was watching something online. They was like, bro, you don't know code till you walk into Moo and Oink and
Bro.
that smell and that freeze,
Oh,
that
my-
cold hits
Bro,
you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So we had Moo and Oink when I was a shorty. We would go, of
Yes.
course, on the south side, right? But
Had to.
then
87? 87?
when I got to the west side, they had Leamingtons.
Never heard of that.
Why they all smell the same? And I can't describe the smell, bro. It just smelled like cold meat.
But it ain't that way now no more. Because I go to this
I didn't even
meat-
know Moo and Oink was still cracking
No,
like
me
that.
and, me and Moo and Oink is gone. But
I was gonna say.
I go to a meat market right on Lake Street, and it don't got no smell in
No, that's because spots in the hood don't do that.
So they don't clean up
But-
around it.
Bro, I don't know what I can't tell you what the smell is.
But all butchers used to be like that growing up because Moo and Oink was like that. We used to go to Armors on the south side. Or
Bro,
it was,
I
it was
can't-
like 40 something, and State used to smell like that.
I cannot tell you what the smell is. It just smelled like cold and meat.
Yeah, it was a nasty smell to it. As a kid, I was like, "Oh my god!"
And
Put it on your nose.
and loose mop water.
Yep.
That's the only way I can describe it, bro.
Yes.
That's the only way I can describe
Hey,
it.
but hey, some of the best barbecue meat came up out of that boy. You get that meat,
Best
go home.
Oh, you
Brothers
get some
barbecue,
tips from
man.
that.
So
Oh,
good.
the
They go
tips,
smack
the
your
tips go
mama.
crazy.
You gonna get a couple slabs over there. You put home. My old Uncle Fred used to go over there. He cheated though. He used to boil his ribs before he. He's a boil his ribs before he grilled them.
Boiling ribs.
Because some of the old people used to boil the ribs to make them soft where it fall off the bone. So they would boil them for a little bit, get them nice and tender.
Yep.
Then slap them on the grill.
Try a little
So
tenderness.
it would just start out by boiling them first.
Why don't you
Yeah.
just use some?
straight red meat?
Why don't you just use? I'm not gonna give my secret away. A compound to spray on it.
You're talking new generation versus
No,
someone that was born in the 40s.
Bro, my G, I learned how to cook ribs from my granddaddy who was born in 1938.
And that's what
You use a vinegar. I'm not gonna get my
He
secret.
didn't like that. They boiled it.
I'm not giving you the secret.
I got some secrets.
Oh,
ribs,
I love.
bro. I've
this summer?
been in
Hey,
some rib
this summer?
competitions, bro.
Hey, Jordan.
I'll be over here.
Jordan, you already know what it was. You already know what it was.
Sick of
Jordan
you sending
seen
me
it.
dang pictures
I
of
send him
meat.
steak pics whenever I cook.
Oh, are we gonna do
I
that
want to
now?
see your steak pics.
We call it meat porn. I send out lots of meat porn.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
You can throw that flag out you want
Joel,
to.
have you gotten some of Drew's meat porn?
No, I have not.
I think you have.
I have
Oh,
not.
boy.
You look guilty.
I have
You
definitely
look
guilty.
You're looking
I was
incredibly
surprised.
guilty, Joel.
I did
I was
almost
surprised.
say something that was flag worthy though.
Joel, have you tasted his meat?
I might have tasted.
Oh God, Joel.
Hey,
Oh,
hold on a second. Pat has tasted my meat too. He's been over the house.
Oh boy.
Pat and your
Did you
wife.
barbecue?
Shout out
I
to
did,
TSJ.
and you was smacking it because we was on the deck.
You were smacking his meat?
You smacking the meat.
Smacking that meat.
I don't like this anymore.
You turned it on.
TSJ, man.
Hey, don't trip.
Shout out
though.
TSJ.
So, man, since I do,
I want him
I
so
put
bad
some
on the
good
Oh, I'm
stuff
finna
on
get
it.
into smoking this year. This is my year.
Oh, I got
This is my year.
Oh, I got.
This is my year. My granddad, before he passed, my granddad bought a smoke. He was just buying stuff. My
My
granddad bought a smoker before he passed.
Well,
And-
hold on a second. What kind of smoker is it? Is it an electronic smoker? We
no,
talking
no,
about
no. This
we talking about wood smoker.
a beam, like a
Oh, it's like the egg joint.
the egg smoker.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to get big. Z.
What I think I'm gonna do me a.
I want to do a
I'm gonna smoke me a
brisket.
brisket.
I want to
smoke me
do
a
a
brisket.
brisket.
I was at the store yesterday. Saw a brisket for
The
like
thing
$60.
with brisket is you got to be so freaking patient.
Dude, you got smoking for like 20 hours, and you got to take it
Yeah.
out. Then you got to rewrap it. Then you got to
And I
redo this. And
seen
you got
a
to redo
dude, he
that.
smoked a brisket for 24 hours because he put it on there frozen.
That's too long. I
No,
got
well,
fresh
no,
one.
that's why he did 24
Man,
hours because
nah.
it was when he had saved up. Put it on there
Dude,
frozen.
you still got to do.
No,
you still
6 hours.
between 12 and 18 for a fresh one.
Yeah, you do an 8 to you do. So I've gotten obsessive. You do an 8 to 16, or you do an 8 to 14 for a fresh brisket, depending on what kind of wood you got on there and all that stuff.
But my issue with that is
But I love it.
you have to. It's so because you have to keep the temperatures such at a
gotta
low.
work
but,
at it.
but not. But it's like. But you got to go to sleep at some point.
Yeah, but you set it up so that it's you refresh the pellets before you go to sleep. Your pellets not gonna burn out.
No. That's for using pellets. If you are a true grillman, you have to use
grillman,
you
not a
have to
grill
use
master, a grillman.
Grillman. You have to use wood.
I like an apple wood cherry wood.
Man, I got some.
I like an apple cherry wood.
I got some good.
You got some good wood?
I got some good wood.
Is that what you said?
I do. I didn't want to say it, but
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I said I'm using your. I said I'm using your hand. I got some good one at the crib. It's a guy. It's a guy down the street.
It's
that
about to
sells
get
some
bad.
good
This shit. Oh, it's a guy down the street sells you your wood.
Sells me my wood.
Oh, you got a wood guy.
I got a wood guy.
I'm not mad at having a wood guy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He got mesquite. He got some cherry.
Oh, I love a mesquite.
Yeah, man. I've been in some grill.
I like the apple cherry. I like the apple cherry is the best one I've had where it's like you do half apple, half cherry. Of course, they're not making an apple cherry, or they might. I don't know. But you do half apple, half cherry.
Smacking,
man.
Man, I've been in some.
If you ain't got that red ring, you effing up.
I've been in some rib competitions.
Man, I love it.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, this game about to be over. 20 seconds left. We talked about food the whole time, just about, and I feel like that was acceptable.
It was because the game was
It
entertaining.
was a 117-92 game.
Right, the game was entertaining, but it wasn't. It wasn't great.
I don't know if it was entertaining.
Yeah, they got to 7. They got to 7, so it was entertaining.
Nah, they got to 7 with like 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
Bro,
They ain't been at 7.
I was trying.
It's been a bad game.
I was trying.
Hey, Jordan, wake up.
I'm up.
Look like you sleep.
No, I'm up.
We got Nop to get to.
I'm thinking about a Nop and a burger.
We're going to get a good game of Nop cracking here, man. We're calm down,
Hey,
brother.
man. Hey, bro. Hey,
Hey,
now, hey, I'm
hey,
talking to burgers.
hey,
Burgers at
Smoke
this time,
burger?
man.
You ever do a smoke burger?
I have not done a smoke burger. No, I don't, man. But burgers at this time of night, boy, I will do a Jewtown cheeseburger.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I don't know if we can say that no more, but it is what we call it here in Chicago. I love a Jewtown Polish right now.
All right, what do you call it? Yeah,
I don't know what else to call it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Who had the thing?
Cameron just won a little scholarship.
No, shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Cam.
Shout out Cam.
Killer Cam.
Action Cam.
Don DeMarco.
I know before we get up out of here, man, who you got tomorrow?
Tomorrow's games are Knicks, Boston, and who? Knicks, Boston, and
OKC.
Is that OKC? No, I got to be Denver, right?
Okay.
Denver versus
Okay, NBA. What's that
Man, look at my
Friday?
boy, looking
Friday,
all-
you got Pacers,
He looks
Cavs,
good.
Thunder,
His little
Nuggets.
haircut.
Give me Pacers winning game one at home, plus because I think the injuries are still there, and give me the Cavs. No, I'm sorry. Give me the who else you say?
Thunder, Nuggets in Denver.
Give me Nuggets. I think the
Taking
Nuggets
the
bounce. I think the Nuggets bounce back crazy. I think the Nuggets bounce back crazy, bro. Did I send y'all the picture of this mug with the paint on his chest at Carnival?
No,
Bro, this man wilding. Michael Irvin, he can't be married no more.
I don't think so.
He got to be single.
I don't think so.
He got to be single.
Oh, he
bro.
just kissed the guy on TV.
Oh,
That's old school.
yeah, Michael Irvin. Yeah,
No,
I'm surprised y'all don't do that.
No,
Nah, bro. I mean, that's old
Surprise,
Mike used to do
nothing.
cocaine.
No,
I can't get it.
My dad ain't never kissed
Never.
me a day in my life.
Never.
Nah, my dad kissed me a lot. He Italian,
No,
but it's very much like that kiss on the cheek.
No, we don't do that.
Kissing in my mouth.
It's called Italian.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
on that note,
I mean, look, it is what it is. What's the name of the burger joint on Harlem in Oak Park? Oh, it's we went there a lot actually. On Harlem in Oak Park, it's not Nick's. Is it Nick's? Is that Nick's too? Oh, that's gonna annoy me. The spot on Harlem and Oak Park.
What's his called?
I think that's Nick's.
Brianna.
If I'm not tripping. Let me see.
There's got to be stuff.
Oh, you talk about the Burger Den. You talk about the Burger Den. The Burger Den, yeah. The Burger Den. It's solid. It's not great.
Huh?
It's solid. It's solid.
Yeah, there's all kind of stuff in there.
I'm not an over the top fan of it, but it's solid. Nick, I'll take Nick's over that. Nick's Pizza. I think it's Nick's. You're a guy saying, is it Nick's? If you're talking about Nick's, Nick's is fire. Nick's is delicious.
I'm taking the old downtown home run in over that.
No, that's like if you in that area. If you in that area, Nick's is fire. We got a Nick's by us that's trash. I guess a Nick's on Manheim by us. It's terrible. I hate it. It's a pizza joint, and they give you like a slice. It's horrible.
The Menzo's used to be real good down.
The Menzo's solid. The Menzo's is solid.
Liquor
Yeah,
on
the
that
Menzo's
mouthwash.
solid.
The big jumbo slice.
Don the Menzo.
Man.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page.
Man, if I didn't
Leave
have
a 5-star
view,
view.
it might be like 7,000 pounds.
Y'all know what to do, man. We'll be back on this on the Breeze Sports, of course, next week. We'll do another game. I'm sure we'll be reacting to more games throughout the week. So stay tapped in with us, man. Playoffs is here, so I'm always doing something, especially for an NBA game. But dominant win as we talked about food the whole time. 117. 90 something for the
92?
for these cheeky 117-92 for these cheeky Golden State Warriors without Stephen Curry.
Sorry, be correct.
93. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Appreciate y'all, man. I said Chicago. I keep saying Chicago. I'm so used to that. Y'all stay safe out there, world, man.
World.
Peace.
All right.